hectic couple of moments. We've just what a hectic couple of moments. We are still waiting for that green light. We are on. Hey guys, how you going today on BKR Sport? Sorry I'm late. We're about 5-6 minutes late to this game. The reason being is because we just watched an absolute hectic nail-biter between the Dragons and the Warriors, where the Dragons scored 3 tries in the last 10 minutes of the game to tie the game up, send it to overtime, send it to extra time, and then with 2 minutes to go of extra time, the Dragons kicked a field goal to win the game there. So we've now moved over to the Parramatta Eels and Penrith Panthers. This game's going to be hectic. This game's going to be awesome. This game's going to be wild. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. The Battle of the West is upon us. Let me know in the chat, guys, who you're thinking is going to win this game. Second choice is best comeback ever. Relax, but relax. Like, as the Warriors, it was 12 points, but in the same sense, the Dragons needed that win, so it was a big win for them. But they did cough up a lot of opportunities there, and they weren't that great. But we're not talking about that game anymore. So Eels with the ball here. They're 22 metres out here from the Panthers line. I have tipped the Eels in this game, guys. I do believe the Eels might be able to sneak it in the regular season, but obviously get pumped in the finals. But here we go. Chance here for the Eels early days, and it's going to be taken down here. So it'll be a drop out here from the Panthers to the Eels. We've got 50 people watching already, guys. Let's hit up that thumbs up button. We're at 16 likes. Let's get it up to 30 right now. I know we can do it. I know 14 of you can hit it. Coca Pop says, congrats, Dragons, from a Warriors fan. Yeah, fair enough, mate. It was a bloody good performance by him. Sorry, it was a good performance by neither team. I don't know why I said that just then. It was a good performance in the last 10 minutes by the Dragons to come back in that game. But both those teams deserved to lose that game. That was both those teams wanted to lose. Both those teams dead set wanted to lose that game. It was actually outrageous how many knock-ons and drop balls and mistakes we saw in that game. Sean Rafford says, I'm watching it, and I am. Robert Muller says, Para 24-12. Cooper Harris says, do you think they can win without Cleary? I think Panthers can win. Absolutely. I've gone the Eels here because I just feel like regular season they might be able to get it done over them. But overall, yeah, of course, the Eels definitely... I would say the Panthers are favourites. But yeah, the Eels, I feel like this is going to be their type of game where they're going to come out and they're going to be like, oh, yeah, no, we're actually premiership contenders, when realistically they're not. But it'll give them a bit of a confidence boost. But here we go. Eels with the ball here, left-hand side. Gubson kicks the ball over left-hand side. Wanga Blake. I think, is that a try or is that Panthers touch ball? I don't know what happened here. Is it a no try? Is it a dropout? What is it? Johnny Boy says, Townsend, shit. He coughs in that game. He lost in that game, my personal opinion. He lost in that game, my personal opinion. But that is maybe a no try here, maybe a try. Wanga Blake, maybe. But they're going to say no try. They're going to check it on the, check it in the bunker. So Brent Naden comes through here. Wanga Blake coming through. Who puts his ball down first? And it is no one. Wanga Blake doesn't even touch the ball. Why are we even checking this? Wanga Blake doesn't even touch the ball, does he? No one even touched. No, the ball. There was no. It goes. Oh, it's a knock on. Oh, I didn't even see Wanga Blake touch the ball, but it's a knock on apparently against the Eels. Tarek places, that's a try. Who do you think is going to win? It's not a try. Who do I think is going to win? I've taken the Eels, but I'm not confident. I think this will be a good game. Only a good game. Hopefully it's a good game. We just saw one good game with the Warriors. Like I said, every time the Warriors play at 6 p.m. on a Friday, it just always is a good game, man. It's always good to see the Warriors playing on a Friday at 6 p.m. For some reason, they just always turn it on. My guy. So 9 minutes gone here, guys. And the Panthers will have the ball here. Tarek plays his bullshit. That's no try. That's no way a try. There's no way it's a try. Also, the Roosters did get flogged by the Storm. That's cool. And yeah, that's good that you're supporting them still, even though you got flogged, because the Titans get flogged every single week. So, you know, you're not going to get any massive commendations from me saying, like, well done, because we get flogged every week. That's one game of the Roosters. But Panthers here with the ball in the attacking half where we set restart. Army the Pro says, mate, what is your score prediction? I'll go Panthers 22-20. Oh, no, sorry, Eels 22-20. I'll go Eels 22-20, but it will be a knock-on here from the Panthers. It'll be a knock-on. Actually, no, I'll go 14-12. I think this will be a low-scoring game. This one. I'll go 14-12. Who cares what you think? Says Warriors the only team I haven't watched all year. Well, you're missing out, mate, because every single time they play a game, it's always awesome to watch. It is just ridiculously good to watch. Not for good reasons, but because both teams, the Warriors are so average in regards to kind of their performance that they'll have one good half and one bad half. So every time it's a close, exhilarating game. 200 plus run meters in round 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, and 12 for Brian. Oh, that is ridiculous numbers. That's absolutely ridiculous numbers. Jacob Toby says, do you think Adokar leaving the Storm next year will impact the Storm? He's a winger. So first tackle here for the Eels. They're at the halfway point right now. I'm still trying to get over how that game was just then and how the Warriors lost that game. The Eels will get a penalty here. At halfway, they'll take him past the horizontal and they'll get a penalty. So 10 minutes gone in this game, guys. Let's go and smack that thumbs up button down there if you haven't already. And obviously subscribe if you're new here. And don't forget to go and subscribe to BKR Clips as well. Our second channel where we put all our stream clips up. I don't think I've got it in the pinned chat today. But yeah, go and subscribe to BKR Clips as well. But here we go. So Eels here with the ball. 30 metres out from the line. It's going to be Campbell Gillard here. Can they get a try here? Early days and put a bit of a shock on. Mitchell Moses gets it off. Right-hand side. Eels now. 25 metres out. 23 metres out. Jackson, are you watching on KO? Yes, mate. I am watching it on KO. So second tackle here for the Eels. It's going to be spreading it out to the left-hand side. Who's the hooker for the Eels today? Who is the hooker for the Eels? I didn't get to read through the team list before this game started, obviously. So third tackle here for the Eels. They have 15 metres out here from the line. Gutho with the ball. Sean Raffers, I'm watching it and listening to you. Good stuff, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. So fourth tackle. Also, thank you very much to everyone for getting us up to 10,800. We're on our way to 11,000 now. We're flying. So fourth tackle here for the Eels. They're now 10 metres out. Yanni Maverick says, I love Bizzer and Luai. You just got to love the way the Panthers play, to be honest with you. They may be arrogant, but in the same sense, if it was your team, you'd love it. Right-hand side here. Chance for the Eels. Right-hand side. Gubberson gets it out to the wing. And they're going to be 15 metres out, 12 metres out, 10 metres out. And taken it down. Jeez, a lot of them. Thank you very much for the donation to Monarch Wolf. And as you donate that and showed us where the Brisbane Broncos are currently sitting on the table, which I love to see, the Eels will get taken over the sideline here and the Panthers will get the ball here 10 metres out from their own line. But thank you very much for the $2.05 donation, my guy. Sash and Kelson says, I absolutely hate being a Warriors fan. They're unbelievably shithouse. I know how you feel. I do know how you feel, my friend. I do know how you feel, good sir. But yes, that was a massive, massive loss. Oh, Lussick. Oh, is that Darcy Lussick's brother? Joey Lussick? Joey Lussick, the number 9 for the Eels. Is that Darcy's brother? So second tackle here. As you guys know, we have had Darcy Lussick on the podcast before, but Panthers here with the ball. Their second tackle, 15 metres out from their own line. Army of the Pros, which ground's the game at? This is at Penrith Stadium. But I don't believe there's any crowd there. And there wouldn't be any crowd there because obviously it's in Sydney and we're all in complete lockdown right now. So third tackle here for the Panthers. This is in Penrith. Apicorso gets the ball to the 30-metre line. Dosoviti. And it's going to be right-hand side here for the... Is Edwards playing? Is Dylan Edwards playing? Oh, they've lost the ball here, the Panthers. Is that set restart? What's going on here? It's at Bluebet. Yeah, Penrith Stadium. So, Luai here puts the ball in the air, and that's a terrible kick. It's an absolute shank, but Toa was going to drop the ball, and it's going to be Eels with the ball here, 42 metres out from the line. Jeez, the Eels have got an opportunity here. Johnny Boy says, yes, he is. I swear I just saw him on the field. Who's playing as the fullback for the Panthers in today's game? Who's playing? I thought Edwards was out. I thought I saw him playing as the number 1 for the Panthers. Could be wrong. So first tackle here for the Eels, left-hand side, 35 metres out. I probably am wrong. Charlie Staines. Why did I think that Edwards and Staines looked alike? Yeah, it is Charlie Staines, yeah. As soon as you said his name, I remembered. Eels are away here. Should be a try. And Papali'i taken down 5 metres out. Good run there from Papali'i, though. So 5 metres out here, third tackle right now. Right-hand side of the Eels, Mitchell Moses, 10 metres out. Steps onto the inside, taken down. 5 metres short here. Parramatta making it a good little dominant spurt here in this opening 14 minutes. Left-hand side here for the Eels. They're in front of the post. He rolls it around. Taken down, fit tackle, 1 metre out. 1 metre out here from the line. Fit tackle for the Eels. They spread it left. Here they go, Mitchell Moses, left-hand side, taken down with a great tackle, and that was terrible attack there from the Eels. That was shocking attack from the Eels. Oh my goodness me. That was shocking attack there from the Eels. Wow. So 26.5 minutes to go there, and that was just really, really poor. Cooper Harris says, what do you think about the Storm demolishing the Roosters? Well, obviously we streamed that last night, and the Storm are a fantastic team, and it was a well-deserved win there for the Storm by a long way. The Roosters could have punished them early with some attack. They had a lot of ball in the attack in top 20. They had plenty of opportunity to actually score and to take a lead in that game. But obviously, yeah, they were pretty poor and they lost a lot of confidence from that, I'm assuming. And then obviously, yeah, they lost 46-0. So, yeah, it was a tough watch if you were a Roosters fan. I'm not a Roosters fan, but it would have been a tough watch for a Roosters fan because they haven't haven't scored 0 points since 2015 or some shit. But in the same sense, as a Titans fan, I can tell you, you don't have that bad of a life. Viliami kick out with the ball, left-hand side here. Chance here for the Panthers. Bryant, it's on fit tackle here. They kick the ball onto the inside here. Luai following up. It's going to bounce through here, and Regan Campbell-Gillard saves them at the back. Oh, my goodness me. Gee whiz, saves them at the back. Titans says, sheesh, last game was shocking. Yeah, it was a terrible game, but the last 10 minutes to extra time was hectic. It was an absolutely hectic last 10 minutes to extra time. If you are wondering where those Panthers Eels posters, by the way, guys, they are just up there. I just didn't have time to swap them over. I didn't have time to swap them over due to the fact the last game. Darnell says, congratulations on reaching 8K subscribers. We're at nearly 11,000, mate. We're not at 8,000. We're nearly at 11. So third tackle here for the Eels. Oh, Papali'i with a good run. He's been good to start off this game here. He has been good. James Herbert says, considering this is that battle of West Sydney, who is the biggest club in the area? Ooh, that's a big question. Who is the biggest club in Western Sydney? Because you'd have to include the West Tigers here, but you'd also not include the West Tigers because they are not the biggest club in Western Sydney. They are the most wooden spoons club in Western Sydney because you do have to include those Balmain and you do have to include those Balmain and Western Suburbs spoons, which they have about 150 combined. But for me, I would say the biggest club would probably in Western Sydney overall would more than likely be the Eels. I would probably lean with the Eels. They have had probably a more successful past in regards to the 80s. Yes, they've had a lot of wooden spoons. Yes, they've obviously had a lot of, tough years. I think that Parramatta is still a bigger club overall than Penrith, though. Penrith are the better team right now, but as a franchise, as a club, I would say Parramatta probably have the bigger reputation overall. Right-hand side over the Panthers. They're down the wing. Left-hand side, they're out. Over the sideline. In terms of success, I would say the Panthers. I would agree with you, Yanni Mavridis. But in terms of fans and in terms of, I guess, reach and marketability, I'd probably say the Eels. It's a difficult question, though. It is a difficult question because the Panthers apparently they have the biggest marketability in the league from some stat that I saw the other day. So it is 0-0 here, 23 minutes to go here the first half. Second tackle here for the Eels. I will go with the Eels on that question, but I'd like the chat to shoot through their response to that and tell me why they believe it's either the Panthers or the Eels, and you can add the Tigers in if you'd like. Big Boy has Parramatta has so many fans. They do, but there was no fans 6 years ago. So the thing with the fans, I went 4 tackle over the Eels, left-hand side, 35 minutes out, 30 minutes out, and their 5th tackle taking down Papali'i. Parramatta had 0 fans in 2015, and now they have about 1 billion fans. So they're all pretty bandwagon-y kind of fans, but in the same sense, they do all come out of the woodworks. Panthers knock the ball on here. Eels with a chance. 10 minutes out. He flicks the ball back. It's going to be knock on against the Panthers. So the Eels get the ball here 10 minutes out. Eels will get the ball here 10 minutes out. Matty the Bro Pro says Panthers winning easily. No, mate. No, they're not. Lachlan Gaming says the War of West Sydney. Yeah, of course this is turning into a bigger rivalry. I don't really think this is too much of a heated rivalry compared to what the media is trying to make you believe right now. But it's a good rivalry. It's good coming through. But I'd like to see Parramatta not be constant bottle jobs in the finals before I start thinking this is an actual dead set, real heated rivalry. It's Frank says, I was a fan when we cheated salary cap. When I say 0, I'm just talking about there was not many. I couldn't tell you a Parramatta fan that I knew. I guarantee if I was streaming, you wouldn't have seen many Parramatta fans at all at any stage. Eels disappeared completely. But obviously, now, every man and his dog is an Eels fan from Parramatta. So 22 minutes to go here. But everyone will tell you they were there through the tough times when they weren't. Everyone will. So first tackle here for the Eels, right-hand side. Second tackle now, 5 minutes out here from the line for the Eels. NRL Footy Update says, I think the Panthers will win, but I think it could be a close game. Are you a Panthers fan? Because I am. Oh, Eels with a chance here. Taken down. 2 minutes short from the line. Third tackle. I've tipped the Eels. In a close one, but I don't think they're a better team overall than the Panthers. So third tackle here. I think the Cleary impact, left-hand side here. Right, Gutherson steps on the inside. Oh, Gutherson steps through. Take it down. There's no way. He lost the ball. No. It's going to be held up there anyway, but he lost that ball. It's a knock-on for sure. You've got to say knock-on against the Eels for sure there. Absolutely. Cronley says tackle on the end. Nah, he was going for the ball. Both of them were going for the ball. Aussie Aiden says, does it matter if I've no idea what that is? It's Franny says, I miss Luke Burt. Luke Burt. Jeez, that's a name. That's a name drop. Luke Burt. Gee whiz. That is an absolute name drop, that one. That is a name drop. Sean Raffis says, who do you think will win tomorrow? There's 3 games, mate. Please be more specific. NRL Footy Update says, I think the score is going to be 12-10 Panthers. Will win by 2 points. I've gone 14-12 to the Eels. So we've gone pretty similar score lines, but I have obviously taken the opposite side of that one. Riding Heist, another golden point, brother. I would love to see it. I'd prefer this one because obviously there's no time limit to this one. We don't have another game to stream after this. So I would have preferred an extra time in this one rather than the last one. Luke Burt. That's a cult hero kind of name. That's like talking about Buddy Big Red at the Titans. I couldn't even tell you Big Red's actual name. I just called him Big Red in 2009, 2010. I can't remember his name. I actually dead set can't remember his name. But Luke Burt is a cult hero, just like Stevie Michaels. Stevie Michaels, the Gold Coast Titans. Gee whiz, they were the days. Stevie Michaels, cult hero. What a man. What a man. Kurt Manning says, hi, hello champion. Just want to remind you, bingo, that's coming up for you guys this year too. So third tackle here for the Panthers. They're 40 metres out from their own line. Johnny Boy says, Greg Bird. Nah, he's not cold hero Stevie Michaels. Greg Bird's a great bloody damn well playing. Jeez, that's a name drop too. But Panthers knocked the ball on there. Panthers knocked the ball on, and it's going to be Eels ball. Another knock-on from the Panthers. We've seen a lot of knock-ons this weekend. 5 knock-ons from the Panthers in the first 20 minutes. Wowee. 5 knock-ons from the Panthers in the first 20 minutes. Armio says, who's in winning the premiership in 2021? Melbourne Storm. Shadow Ninja Go says, hello. Hello, Shadow Ninja. Paul H says, remember the Green Machine, Brett Mullins? They were awesome. Brett Mullins was a bit before my time, though. Wasn't he 90s? I'm 27, so I was born in 94. Was Mullins 80s or 90s? He wasn't my time. No way. Running High says, told you, Bro Dragons under 50 points. Cool. You know, I'm not going to argue it. And I don't think I did argue it either. Pet Sport Action says, casuals will still say that Panthers are the best, but look at the Storm. Look, you can't wipe the Panthers out of it, but I just think the mindset, it's like Cleary's not playing today, Edwards not playing today. They have excuses, but I think the Panthers, I don't think they'll be able to get past the mindset of the Storm rather than the actual Storm being better than them. I think on paper, Panthers are actually better, but I think the Storm just work together as a team. But Micah Sivo here, Tosaviti, tackled down with the ball, third tackle, 15 minutes out from the line. Come on, guys, 32 likes. We've got, let's hit 50 likes before 10 minutes to go. We've got 18 minutes to go here the first half. Let's get 18 more likes. We've got 80 people watching. I know we can do it. Smack it. Smack that thumbs up button. So 4 tackle here for the Eels. The more likes, the more people we get in the chat. So right-hand side here, 4 tackle. Eels. Oh, Moses, 4 pass, surely. 4 pass more, surely. Surely that's a 4 pass. Surely. Paul McCulloch says, where's Nathan Cleary? He's injured, mate. He's injured. He's gone for the next 4 weeks as well. And up it goes here from the Eels. Knocked backwards. Eels to the left-hand side. Makasivo. He's going to score a try here. No. Oh, I think he will score a try here. I think that will be a try time for Makasivo. Tosaviti. Parramatta Eels with the try. Makasivo puts the ball over the line. And Tosaviti. 4-0 here to the Parramatta Eels. 4-0 to the Eels. Big try there for Parramatta, and they will lead this game early days. That's going to be hit back there from, I think, Wonga Blake, who's been good. Gullison throws the ball out to the left-hand side, but unfortunately, Isaiah Yeo, or whoever that is, falls off the tackle, and the Eels just are able to put that ball back over the line there, and relatively easy try there for the Eels. The Panthers have knocked the ball on 5 times this game. They've made a lot of errors, and no one's on top of him, and just puts the ball over the line. Easy. Dear Money Wolf says, come on, give it to Sivo. Don't you give... I don't know why I say don't. I was meant to say, oh, won't you give the ball to Micah Sivo? The ball to Micah Sivo. The ball to Micah Sivo. Oh, won't you give the ball to Micah Sivo? He's just a bloody machine, that bloke. He's just a bloody machine. That's a forward pass, though. It could be flat. It could be the way that he's being hit backwards, to be honest with you, but Wonga Blake has actually been good in this game, to be honest with you. Wonga Blake's been good. Wonga Blake's been good. Melmo says, Panthers nothing without Trent Barrett. You're an idiot. Jeffrey says, come on, Parramatta Eels. Shane Ninja Go says, how did he get injured? I think it's hamstring, isn't it? I think it's hamstring for... Is it hamstring for Nathan Cleary? I mean, the pro says, this game is just started. It's still hard to tell, but can the Panthers hit... Because the Panthers can hit back. Absolutely, the Panthers can hit back. It's only been 23 minutes. But Mitchell Moses here from the left-hand side. He will miss the kick, I think. Yeah, he does miss the kick. Lockie says, will this be the first time in 17 games the away games wins at Bluebet Stadium? What? Sport Action says, Blaze, should the New South Wales team blood Tony Staggs very young? No, because right now, the New South Wales team have won the first 2 games of the series 50-4 or whatever it was, and 26-0. So, no, they shouldn't. They should go with the team that they currently have. Paul H says, World Cup still on. Pacific teams will be a dominant force. Disagree. Pacific teams never have halves. They never have a hooker. They only have decent forwards. I'm sorry. I'm a big backer of Fiji. I'm a big backer of the Pacific Islands. Toss of it. Get around the Polynesians. Get around the Melanesians. Get around the islands. I'm sorry. They are not going to beat Australia. They just simply won't. That team is ridiculous. You look at that team. It's stupid. It is stupid. I don't think anyone's competing with them on any level. I honestly could see Australia winning every game 13 plus. I'm not going to lie to you. I could see it. No other team has a spine. Not a single other team has a spine. Maybe New Zealand. I'm sorry, but it's a fact, and I don't like it. Melmo says, what was that comment? I know he's been trying to troll. I just time him out. It's like, whatever. Mitch Raptor says, can't be missing them conversion if you want to beat Penrith. Absolutely. And he only just missed it, though. Like, he can't be too hard on the bloke. He's Mitchell Moses, though. You can be hard on him as much as you want. And Panthers will bring this ball back here to about 35 metres out from their own line. Oh, that's got to be a set restart there against Paulo. Well, he's dragged him back there after the tackle was already made. Paul H. says Tonga did. Tonga did. We're talking 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Like, the last time we saw national teams play was multiple years ago, guys. You know, Tonga didn't have halves. Who were their halves? Leleiua? Who was his name? He was playing for the Tigers at the time, I think, maybe, or something like that. I can't remember his name. Lemaiua. No, the Tonga didn't have halves. They didn't have a spine. Samoa doesn't really have a spine, and that's a forward pass from the Panthers. Wow. Samoa will have a good team, Elmo says. They've got Luai and they've got and what? They're going to go with Milford in the 7? Who'd they go on the 7? Who do they go on in the 7 there for the Samoa? Who's the number 9? Who's the fullback for Samoa? Who's the fullback? The number 7 and the hooker for Samoa. Samoa have Luai and Api. Api Korosau is Fijian. What are you talking about? Api Korosau is Fijian, Sport Reactions. He's not Samoan. Lockie says Panthers being shit without Cleary and their fans. Well, they're only down 4-0 to be fair, but yeah. Not looking great. RTS is... What? Samoa does not have Hammer and RTS. Sport Reactions, I'll time you out. Stop trolling about it. Like, that's stupid. I know you're being stupid now. Come on, man. You know me. If I get annoyed because you're trolling too much, then I'll just time you out, because that's just stupid shit. So, first tackle here for the Eels. They're inside the attack and a half. Second tackle now. 45 minutes out. 13 minutes, 44 to go here of the first half. And Campbell Gillard gets inside the attack and 40 right now. Johnny Boy says Panthers look lost without Cleary. They absolutely do. They don't look great right now. I'm not going to lie, they do not look good. The goods right now. The old Penrith Panthers. Desmond says, you're taking the piss, 40. I know, he is. But 13 and a half minutes left here, right-hand side here. Out to the wing, now 30 metres out even the line. Mang Sevens is because Cleary is their playmaker. You reckon, mate? No way. I don't believe you. You're joking. So fifth tackle here, up it goes. Luai is also a playmaker, mind you. And easy take there for Staines. Jeez, Gulpison tried to get the one-on-one strip, but he couldn't get it. One-on-one strip, couldn't get it. Mang Sevens says he's the spine. No, don't. That's disrespectful to Api Korosau, Jerome Luai, and Dylan Edwards. That team, they've lost 2 members in their spine. You can't be just saying Cleary's out. They've lost Edwards and also Cleary. And mind you, everyone underrates Dylan Edwards. The players voted him number 2 or number 1 fullback in the game. The players voted him number 1 or 2 fullback in the game. Just throwing that out there. Shannon Ninja Go says, Parramatta win, will they go second place or will they stay third? I think they stay third place. I don't think they can go up to second, no. So left-hand side here, Jerome Luai puts the ball in the air, down in the left-hand corner. The Eels here, 5 minutes out from their own line. Melma says, the Bulldogs and the Storm are tier 1 teams. The Bulldogs are so bad, it's actually infuriating. Like, it's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. Like, I know when Bulldogs fans say those comments, like, oh, Bulldogs are a top tier team. It's like, I know they're tearing up. I know they're crying when they're saying it. I know they're crying. I know they are. So, Eels here, 40 minutes out, even their own line. It's going to be Wonga Blake as off Gulfton. Gulfton here to Papali'i into the attack and half right now. 4 tackle. This game is really mediocre. It's really, really mediocre right now. Very, very average. So right-hand side here, and that's going to go into the corner. Pretty good kick, actually. Very good kick, to be completely honest with you, from the Eels. And the Panthers will get the ball here, 15 metres out here from their own line. Ronnie High says, what's up with Cleary's massive chin? What's up with your head? Army the Pro says, are you going to be streaming any FIFA World Cup soccer games next year? Absolutely. I'll be streaming every FIFA World Cup soccer game, football game, and also I'll be doing probably Olympics for the football and also team sports. So like, I'll probably do the 7s. I will do the 7s actually for the Olympics. I will do the 7s. Loggy says, who would you give a go at centre instead of Kurt Capewell for the Queensland team? I wouldn't be able to go through all the teams right now. I can't even think of all the centres right now that would deserve a spot over him. But a centre is my answer. A centre. Not a second rower. A centre. So left-hand side here, Jerome Luai gets that ball out. That's a knock-on from the Eels. Wow, if he catches that ball there, Tommy Opacek, that's a try. If he catches that ball there, that's a try there for Tommy Opacek. But unfortunately, he will drop the ball and it will be a knock-on against the Eels. Slippery. Very slippery, but it will be a knock-on there. But geez, Jerome Luai, he should have seen that, to be honest with you. He should have seen that. He should have seen that there. He got Dylan Brown inside. If he gets that ball out there, that's a Panthers try. Sasha Kelson says, at least I don't have to stress over the Warriors games anymore because our season is done. I've been hearing that from Warriors fans for literally weeks, and I'll tell you right now that the season is not done because all the teams around that edge of the age are shithouse. So the Dragons are not good. That game is hiding how shit that team is. Like, that was just showing how bad the Warriors are to finish off that game. The Dragons could, fair enough, well and truly, lose every game from here on out. They could, because they're not good. They're not good. That game is going to hide the fact that they were terrible for 70 minutes of that game and then had to rely on the Warriors absolutely collapsing. So right-hand side here for the Panthers. They're inside the attacking half. Third tackle right now. 10 minutes to go here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for new around here. Let's get to 50 likes before halftime. Panthers with the ball. Third tackle. Here they go. Chancey. William kick out. William kick out tries to break through and good tackle there by Tom Opacek and Dylan Brown. That has to be a set restart there. Had to be a restart. They're not going to call it. Wow. They're not going to call it. So Zaire here. 30 metres out now. Dasmate says the Doggies can still make the finals. Doggies are shit house. So Jerome Luai here puts the ball up in the air. They aren't mathematically out of it. You are correct, Amundos. And Gupperson there with a take, and he'll get slapped down 5 minutes out from his own line. Who cares what you think says? Didn't the Dragons beat the Dogs by like 2 points the other week? Yes, and the Dragons had to rely on scoring 3 unconverted tries to tie the game in the last 10 minutes. Like, holy shit. Like, people don't overestimate. Like, honestly, I nearly want the Dragons to make the finals just because they'll get beaten by 100 in the first game. I nearly do. I dead set. I nearly want the Dragons to make the finals so they can get beaten by 100 to Manly or the Roosters in the first game of the finals. Melmo says, no, the Dogs smacked the Dragons a couple weeks back. Dogs are shit house. The fifth tackle here for the Eels. They're 35 minutes out. Now they're taking back in, and Nathan Brown slapped down. Oh, gee, and well whiz. So Eels here. Punch this ball down into the left-hand corner. And it's going to be Brian To'o bringing this ball back here. Can Brian To'o bring it back? No, he can't. I guess take it down. Brisbane Heat fan, I'll give you one warning, but we don't say try here because people are actually trying to get updates of the game. So there's no try. This just happened right now. So don't say try if there's no try. So right-hand side here for the Panthers. They're taking down 45 minutes out. Saturday Ninja goes. The Titans are playing the Raiders tomorrow. Right-hand side, second tackle here for the Panthers. Lockie says, the Dragons going to have a worse first week of finals than the Broncos against Para. I still don't think the Dragons make the finals. I don't believe it until I see it. Until I see it, I don't believe it. And if they make it, they lose by 650 points. Minimum. 650 points. Minimum. Forward tackle here, right-hand side. Here they come, pennies. Here they come. Oh, it's going to be a knock-on. And it's going to be a knock-on. It's going to be another knock-on. Boom, 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 boom. That's 6 knock-ons for the Panthers today's game. Holy shit. Holy shit. The Eels are going to get decent position here. You see, this is the thing. Eels fans are going to go into this. If they win this game, they're going to think that they were the best team since sliced bread. They'll be the best team in the comp. The Panthers have knocked the ball on 6 times this game. Dasmate says 7th and 8th could be anyone, to be honest. Absolutely. Absolutely. Melbourne says crap games far. It's been a terrible game. It's 4-0. It's 4-0, mate. It's 4-0. So Eels have 45 minutes to get here. Third tackle here. Can the Eels put another one on the board? It's just, this is what I said though. Did I not correctly read this game so far? I said it'll be a low scoring game. The Eels are a slow, grindy team. This will suit them right now. They beat them like this in the regular season. When it gets to play, oh, Panthers are away here. Oh, good intercept there. Brenton Aiden with the intercept. He's still away here. 40 minutes out. He's at the halfway point. He's now 40 minutes out from the Eels line. He steps on the inside. He steps on the outside. Taken down 30 minutes out here. Great intercept there from Brenton Aiden. Georgia says, can you show us the game? It's on Channel 9 for free, mate. This is a commentary and a live reaction, man. Due to broadcasting restrictions, it is illegal to show you the game. But Viliami kick out, he gets the ball to Burton, and Burton gets the offload away to Luai. Luai, he gets it off to Charlie Staines. Staines here now 10 minutes out here from the line. Inna says, go the Rabbitohs. Get around the Rabbits. So right-hand side here, momentum shift from that intercept. Here they come. They get it off here, and it's going to be a guy that I have no idea who plays the Panthers, who has the ball there. Up big Corso, left-hand side, he gets it off. Yeo gets it off, and May gets it off to William Kickout, who's taken down in an absolutely fantastic tackle there by Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown roll. It's going to be Jerome Luai. Jerome Luai steps around. Can't get the offload away. Does get the offload away. Happy Corso gets it off to Yeo. There's numbers. They've got numbers 4 on 3, but they're not going to spread it. And Sorensen's still going here. Taken down 5 minutes short here from the line. Melvin says Nathan and Burton only chance Panthers winning. And set restart here from an offside from the Eels. That's terrible play calling there by the Eels. Terrible to be offside there. So 5 minutes out here, set restart for the Panthers. Surely they score here now. Oh, easy try. Oh, Tyrone May with the easiest try you're ever going to see. Holy shit. The easiest try you are ever going to see. Tyrone May has just said, get your shit-ass defense out my goddamn face. That was woeful. Isaiah Papali'i, Gutherson, one of the worst tackle attempts I've ever seen in my life, and they'll get through. You can't really blame Gutherson for that, but Papali'i, what are you doing, my guy? What are you doing? Ben Sinclair says, Warriors are bloody useless. Chad Townsend sold. I know, terrible. Shadow Ninja Ghost says, Blaze, call me Ninja. Don't call me Shadow Ninja Ghost. Well, change your name to Ninja then, please. So, try has been confirmed here by the Panthers with 5 minutes to go here. The first half, Tyrone May with the easiest breakaway, easy try. Like he says, Parry can't have that defense in the finals. Why do you think we talk like this about Parramatta? Why do you think that we talk like this about Parramatta? Parramatta fans think I hate him. They think I hate him because they're so desperate. They're so desperate for you to think they're a premiership contending team. And if you don't think they're a premiership contending team, they will tell you they'll literally argue with you for hours and hours and hours, trying to convince you that they're a premiership contending team. You know, the Storm, if someone said, oh no, Storm aren't a contending team, you know, the Storm fans just laugh at you and say, okay, well, let's go, buddy, kick back let's go kick back, have a drink, because I don't care. Because we know we're premiership contenders. But Parramatta fans are so desperate for you to believe that they're a contender. They'll talk to you for hours to try and convince you. Like, it's actually unreal. It's mind-baffling, Parramatta fans. So, I don't hate Parramatta fans. They're just annoying as shit. They're very annoying. They're probably the most annoying fan base. Who cares what you think? Says, call me who cares what you think, because that's my real name. I'm going to call you loser. I was trying to think of something. That's the best I could come up with. So, you're a loser. Take that. But that's a nice conversion there by the Panthers, and it will be 6-4 here to Penrith. Sash and Kelvin says the Eels are a finals contending team, but not a premiership contending team. Absolutely, they're a top 4 team. The Eels are a top 4 team. They're not a premiership winning team. They're a top 4 team. They're not a premiership winning team. They are just simply not. They're not. Ben Sinclair says rate the Eels as a team and the Panthers. Eels as a team are 8. 7.5. I go 7.5. 8. Trust me when I say 7.5 is a good rating for the NRL right now. And I'd say with the Panthers, I would say 9. No, I'd go 9. I wouldn't go anything more than a 9. I'd go 9. Storm or a 10. So the Panthers will get the ball back here on their own goal line. Is 6-4 here to Penrith with 4 minutes to go here of the first half. JD Tiger says, I think the Eagles might beat the Eels in finals. Absolutely, but the Eagles are also overrated as shit right now. Because people are deliberately ignoring their first half against the Titans. It still happened, folks. It still happened. That first half was a thing. It did happen. So there's a few things with Manly that need to be cleared up first before they can be doing anything. But I believe the Manly beat the Eels in the finals too. Absolutely. But Villiamy kicking up with a huge run there. 4 tackle. Jake Weller says Manly have more chance than Parramatta. Disagree. So 4 tackle here for the Panthers. They're inside the attacking half right now. I disagree personally. Loser says Manly would have to play pretty damn well to win the comp. Absolutely. Absolutely. So 5 minutes out from their own. I'm not going to call you a loser. I won't do that. You're not a loser, mate. Don't worry, mate. Peter Parker says, I don't know what people are thinking Sharks are not leaving the 8. I don't know what you're thinking. No one's talking about the Sharks. What are you thinking? You've come in here randomly just talking about the Sharks. Not one single person. I haven't seen a single comment on either of tonight's live streams of the Warriors Dragons or Panthers Eels about the Sharks missing the 8. Actually, no. I correct myself. We actually did talk about the Sharks and how they are making the 8. So what planet are you living on, Mr. Peter Parker? Are you buddy Spider-Man universe? What's going on here? What are you talking about? Zach Ladd said, I love these low-scoring games. Way more entertaining than a blowout game. Yeah, the last game was fun to watch. Not for 70 minutes, but the last 10 minutes was awesome. I just don't understand. Where have the Sharks come into the conversation point at this point? What's going on? So first tackle here for the Eels, right-hand side, Paulo. Reps it back here to Dylan Brown. Brown here gets it off to Tommy Opacek. Opacek throws it out over the sideline, and it will be caught by the touch judge. It'll be caught by the touch judge there, and it will be Penrith ball here, 40 metres out. Ben Sinclair says, how do you feel about Roger Tuivasa-Sheck going to play rugby? My opinion, he should stay. He's one of the best in the NRL. My opinion is definitely go because the Warriors aren't winning with him, and he may as well go to the Blues where he has a chance of winning something. Dasmate says, no one talks about the Sharks. The last person who talked about the Sharks was no one. No, the Sharks are going to make the 8. I think they're going to make the 8. And I do. I dead set do. But I just don't understand. It was just so random. It's like, why are you talking about the Sharks? No one brought up the Sharks. Sharks not even that great. They win 4 games against no hopers and think they're premiership contenders. So second tackle here with the Panthers, right-hand side, 45 metres out. Charlie Staines gets off to Crichton. Crichton here gets it off to Naden. Naden's away here. Naden's away. He kicks it on second tackle, though. What are you doing? He kicks it on second tackle. What are you doing, Naden? And now Governson's going to have the ball here, but what are you doing kicking that ball on second tackle? Reckoning says up the Panthers. I guess he might have been taken over sideline, to be fair. It might have been a good decision. 6 likes away from 50, guys. Let's get them before half-time. 1 minute. I want 6 more likes in a minute. I want to see 50 likes before the end of the minute. I want to do it right now. Come on. Thumbs up. Melway says, Knight's also relevant. Absolutely. Marcus Sivo here. Sivo's not irrelevant, though. He's stepping on the inside. Outside. Gets the offload away, too. He's still going here. I might have a drink. Please, let me have a drink. Let me have a goddamn drink. Sean Lane taking down 45 minutes out of him on line. We've got 50 likes. There we go, guys. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. There you go. So third tackle here for the Eels. Dylan Brown gets it off. Mitchell Moses. And, he's offloaded the ball, but he got slammed there. Can they get... What are they doing here? He was putting his hands up like, don't pass in the ball. So he passes in the ball. And Papali'i taken down here at the halfway point. Dadsmate says, holy shit, this game has went fast. Well, it's because we came into this game about 8 minutes late, mate. We came into this game about 8 minutes late. I actually think this game's been pretty slow considering because of how average the game has been. Eels are away here. 5th tackle here. Could they go for a field goal? I know they're down by 1, but in the same sense, a field goal could still be relatable in this game. Chad Townsend loves to kick a field goal for no reason too. So, and Panthers will easily get that ball there, and that will be the half-time score, Aruno. So at half-time, it will be 6-4 here to the Panthers over the Parramatta Eels. Pretty bland half there, not going to lie, pretty bland half. But in the same sense, it is the Panthers versus the Eels. The Panthers do take the lead there late on in that game, and I still don't know who to say who's going to win this game. I still think, Panthers have been better in the last 10 minutes. The first 30 minutes has probably been... and the first 30 minutes has probably been, see you later, Caleb, for getting timed out for spamming. I will not read your comment now. I'm going to make a point of not reading that comment too. If you guys spam, I will not read your comment. I will make sure that I do not read it. If I see it, this is why, if you're a member, I will read your comment out. Members, I get the green highlights because I read your comment out. If you want to make sure your comments get read, you have to be a member. Otherwise, I do my best to read everything I can. Not many YouTubers read your comments, mind you. Like, I do my best to read as many as I possibly can. So if you spam, I'll make sure I do not read it. But I think the Panthers have been really bad. I think the Panthers have been really bad here for a team that is very good. Obviously, they do lead 6-4, but I think the Eels have been just bland. Not a great attacking team. Not really defending because nothing's been thrown at them. So, you know what I'm saying? Peter Parker says, you said 5 minutes ago that the 7 and 8 are undecided when Sharks are not leaving. Holy shit, this guy's still talking about the Sharks. This guy's still talking about the goddamn Sharks. He still is. Unbelievable. JD Tiger says, who do you think gets 7th and 8th? Sharks and Titans. It's Frank says, goodbye, Caleb. Goodbye, Caleb. Sam Chamberlain says, seeing the Broncos 2021 lineup, do you think they will receive another wooden spoon? This year, yes. I think that this year they're showing to be worse than last year. People continuously kept telling me at the beginning of this year, they were like, oh, look, the Broncos are actually competing in games. They're still losing, but they're competing. It's like the Broncos competed in a lot of games last year, but lost late on. The Broncos competed in games last year, but lost because they weren't good enough. Just because they competed against the Panthers and then lost, that's the exact same as when they were losing last year, or when they competed against the Eels up 16 at half time and then lost 24-16. They did that last year. They did shit all like this last year. The team this year, for me, has been way more disappointing for the Broncos because they've had a lineup with a coach that they believed in, a new coach, and they've done arguably worse. They're already last. They were last with 2 rounds to go last year. They're last with 10 rounds to go right now. So the point matter is they're still they're in a worse situation than they were last year. Guess you think, says Peter Parker, the Sharks are moving at Dubbo. Zampire says, I knew my Brizzy was going to be similar this year. It's being a realist. I said 13th, I think. I think I said 14th. I think I had In 16th, I had the Dragons. In 15th, I think I had the Tigers. And then I think I had in 14th the Warriors and then the Broncos. I think that was my team because I wasn't buying into the Warriors hype, and I'm so glad I didn't because the Warriors have lived up to their no hype expectation. They have lived up, absolutely. Inner says, Sharks can't make it to top 8. I don't know what planet you're living on, but they can, and they probably will. Zampai said, I had Brisbane at 12th this year. Yeah, so similar to me. I think I had 13th. 12th, I think I had was the Sharks. 11th, I can't believe I had the Bulldogs in 10th. Manly in 9th. Knights in 8th. Ugh. And that was tough. I did say I didn't want to put them in the 8th, but I did it anyway. And Titans in 7th. I think I had the... Yeah, I can't remember who I hadn't. I'm forgetting a team right now. I'm dead set forgetting a team in 11th. Uda Lamani says, who scored for the Panthers? It was... Geez, I can't even remember. Who did score for the Panthers? Can the chat let us know who scored for the Panthers? I completely forgot. Oh, no, it was Tyrone May. Forget that. Ina Elama says, Sharks too late. Ina, do you have any idea what the top 8 is looking like right now? Like, do you actually know? I'll give you a good read, okay? So, Ina Elama, I'm going to help you out for a second here. If the Sharks can't make the 8, then why are they in the 8? If the Sharks can't make the 8 because they're making their run too late, why are they currently in the 8 right now? That's my question to you. If you can answer me that question, I will agree with you. If you can answer my question about how the Sharks can't make the 8 when they're currently in the 8, I will agree with you. I'll agree with you. Solidify says, how good was the Dragons game? It's shockingly shithouse for 70 minutes. The Dragons are a terrible team, but they won the game. Put it that way. The last 20 minutes was good, including extra time. So the last 10 minutes plus extra time was good, but that game was terrible. The Dragons looked absolutely horrific, and the Warriors looked horrific for the last 10 minutes there. The Dragons, I want them to make the finals because they are dead set going to be the worst finals team we will have ever seen in finals history. Levi Hawkins says, did you watch the Warriors? I did, mate. I did watch them. I did. I'm still baffled at someone telling me the Sharks can't make the 8 because it's too late for them to make the 8 when there's 10 rounds to go and they're in the 8. It's unreal. It is unreal. Sam Chamberlain says, do you think the Broncos will improve drastically looking at the 2022 lineup? No, I don't. I think that, look, they've got Adam Reynolds, but they've also got no 6, no 9, and no 1. They've got one player and that's fine. They expect Tony Staggs maybe to come into the 6th role. The 1 is just a halfback's not going to do shit there. Reynolds is a good player, but they've got a lot of things to do. Their forward line's bland. Their back line's bland. They've got Adam Reynolds. They've got Payne Haas. And I don't know how long Haas is going to stay there. I don't care about contracts because contracts are worth shit all these days. I don't know how long Payne Haas is going to last there. With the downfall of that team and the fact that if they don't do well next year with Reynolds, they are a no-hoper. But they need a lot more than just a 7. Caleb says you can't be talking Titans aren't any better than the Dragons. Absolutely. But I can talk because I can tell you the Titans are shithouse. I can tell you that anybody outside of the top 5 is absolutely dog shit. I can say that. I can talk. See this? This is why I got a YouTube channel. Because I tell you my opinion. That's why you subscribe. Because you're listening to my opinion. If you disagree with it, that's cool. But I can absolutely talk because I can also admit when my team's not good. Caleb, you seem like a little bit of a troll, to be honest with you. You seem like a little bit of a troll. Hi says, you say that about the Dragons, but yet they're 7th, 4 points or 5th, so you don't know how much and they keep winning. I don't know much. Oh, the Dragons are good. Hi says the Dragons are good. They're 7th, 4 points off 5th. The Dragons are a good team, lads. Ooh. Dragons are a good team. All right. Well, hi, how about this? How about this one? I bet you $100 the Dragons don't get to the preliminary finals. Hi, how about that? Message me on Instagram. I bet you that. Because they're good, apparently. They're a good team. You've got them. You're thinking they're a good team. I bet you $100 that they don't make the prelims. Message me on Instagram. I'm happy to take your bet. I'm happy. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. No, I'm not talking to anybody else. I'm talking to that one person. I want them to message me. That's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The Dragons are a good team. Have we watched any of their games this season? Come on. Who cares what you think? Says, shame the Eels aren't winning this game at the moment. Well, it's only 2 points, man. They're only down by 2 points. They're only down by 2 points at half time, man. You know? You don't know much. The Dragons are a good team. Dragons are a good team, lads. Brad Hodgkiss says, shit, have you ever played the game? Nah, mate. I love that argument. That argument's brilliant. That argument's brilliant because I guarantee that you have an opinion and you haven't played the game before. I guarantee you haven't. I grew up playing the game. That doesn't mean that I know shit. Just because you've played the game doesn't mean you know shit. Michael Newman says Dragons are on 14. They're on 14. But the Dragons aren't doing shit. They looked horrible just then against the Warriors and had to score 3 unconverted tries to tie the game up in the last 10 minutes of the game. They relied on the Warriors collapsing because that's what the Warriors do every single week. The Dragons, when they play any good team, get pumped. Like, if anyone thinks the Dragons are making the prelims, you're delusional. If you think the Dragons are a good team, you're delusional. You are delusional. The only 2 teams who can win the comp, arguably 3, are the Rabbitohs, the Panthers, and the Storm. And if I'm wrong there, then buddy, sue me, all right? Because that is just the most blatant thing I've ever seen. And if you think that the Dragons are a good team because they came back against the Warriors when they were down by 12 points with 10 minutes to go, you are dead set delusional. Straight up. Straight up. Titans is just as bad. If you want to talk to me about my Gold Coast Titans, I can tell you they've been horrible this year. Horrible. We had so much expectations, high expectations. Thought we were going to come 7th. Thought we were a good team. Thought we had a very young up-and-coming team. It didn't pan out. It didn't pan out. I can tell you that. It's the truth. But just because I haven't played professional footy for the Gold Coast Titans or the NRL doesn't mean that my opinion is wrong. Connor Asher says, sorry, I'm late. I had to have dinner, but who are you going for? I'm going with the Panthers. Levi Hawkins says, I'm going for the Panthers, but I think the Eels will win. Levi Hawkins says, do you think the refs cost the Warriors with 2 missed calls? What? No. Go Jordan says, we beat Para 26-12. Oh, my God. Yeah, actually, okay, let's go through the Dragons results. All right, Dragons fans. You've done this to yourself. Let's go through the St. George Illawarra Dragons results. Hold on. Let's do it. Hold on. St. George Illawarra Dragons. Let's do it. Let's go through the St. George Illawarra Dragons results. 1 second here, guys. We're just getting up the Dragons result here. So, okay, the game that we've just witnessed where they beat the Warriors 19-18, they were down by 12 points against the Warriors with 10 minutes to go there. That was a fantastic game. They just beat the Raiders. They lost 28-6 to the Bulldogs. That was a good one. They lost 34-18 to the Tigers. That was a good one. Oh, when they lost 13-12 to the Sharks, that was a very good one. They're a good team, that one. Oh, they also lost the Tigers 16-8 early on as well. Okay, cool. Okay, so they lost the Tigers twice this year. They lost to the Bulldogs, the team who is currently in second last place. Nice. Yeah, okay, that's a championship winning team, that one, lads. The Dragons win the premiership. They've got 0 points. 0 points from 3 games against the Tigers and the Bulldogs. Yep, lads. I'm not even going to go through the rest of the teams. Good on you, lads. You did this. Just telling you straight up fact. If you don't like it, if you hate the opinion, that's fine, man. But it's the truth hurts. The truth hurts with the Titans too. I can tell you my team is just as bad and just as disappointing. Atanasa Kanavalavani says, oh no, here it comes. Johnny Boy says, put it up on the screen to show us so they can shut it up. Okay. Oh, can I do it? Nah, it takes too much time. But trust me. Trust me. Each friend says, Caleb, nobody cares. Yeah, I'm getting a bit sick of Caleb, to be honest with you. He's gone. I'm in the process. I think those 4 teams will make the prelim final. Storm, Panthers, Eels, and Rabbitohs. I predict Storm, Panthers contest off in the final. My opinion is that I think that the Panthers are going to win the comp if they don't play the Storm. I think the Panthers win and win well if somehow the Eels can knock out the Storm. It won't happen because the Eels bogey team is normally the Storm. They usually get pumped in finals by the Storm. Look at 2019, whenever it was when I was there, down in Melbourne. They lost 32-0 after beating the Broncos 58-0. They went down to Melbourne and lost 32-0, whatever it was, 36-0. They need the Rabbitohs to find form, I personally believe. I think the Panthers benefit from the Rabbitohs finding form, sorting their defense out. I think the Rabbitohs defense has been very underrated lately. I think people aren't giving the credit to the Rabbitohs like they deserve. I think that their attack has been unbelievable. But in the same sense, I think that they've taken a step back on their attack to improve their defense. And that's why they're winning games lately in a different style. They're not winning by 400 points like they normally do, like 40 points. They're winning games that are relatively close, but they're also pretty much decided already by halftime. Because the way they've played is that they've really sat down and figured out their defense, which is something the Titans need to damn well do, but they're not. So I think the Rabbitohs aren't getting the credit they deserve. Yes, they lost 3 times by 50 points, but I think when it comes to finals, the Rabbitohs still do have an opportunity. And I think that the Panthers' only way of winning this comp right now, because their mindset against the Storm is going to be too difficult to overcome, I think the Panthers need the Rabbitohs to beat the Storm, and then the Panthers will beat the Rabbitohs. But I think the Storm beat the Panthers regardless. That's my opinion. Golden Horn says, Blaze, have the Sharks impressed you this year? They've depressed me and impressed me in the same year. They were very, very bad for a few weeks to start the year, and now they've impressed me for the last 4 weeks. In the same sense, it's 4 weeks. I'm not going to jump the gun. I'm not going to get ahead of it. I'm not going to say, like, they're the best team ever. I think that they've done well to regather their season and bring them back in charge of their year and put them into a position to make the finals, considering that they were shocking for majority of the start of the season. But I do believe at the start of the season, their form wasn't necessarily, like the games that they were losing weren't necessarily, and the points they didn't have weren't representative of how they were playing as a team. I don't think they were horrible as a team, but I definitely think that their lineup is underrated. And I think next year their lineup is underrated, but they just need to figure out their halves. But guys, they are just walking out onto the field right now. Hit that thumbs up button. We're on 61 likes. Let's see if we get to 70 likes before the game gets kicked off here. We've got 91 people. I know we can hit a few more likes. And obviously subscribe if you are new around here. And if you are a Dragons fan, don't think that I hate your club. This is a major problem with this channel that people don't understand. I'm just telling you my thoughts about the club, because the players who do, like for example, Kempy's a phenomenal bloke, a phenomenal podcast, love his podcast, but he's going to tell you an opinion with the players in mind, because he doesn't want to put a back foot in regards to players. He wants to give you an opinion. I guess for me, from my perspective, he's not going to roast players or rip into players or rip into teams, because he wants to give you that professional players kind of thought process, and I appreciate that. My one, I don't really care. You know, I love the players, and I want the players to do well, and I want them to prove me wrong. Eels, prove me wrong. Rabbitohs, prove me wrong. Storm, prove me wrong. Bulldogs, prove me wrong. Broncos, prove me wrong. Titans, prove me wrong. Happy for every player to prove me wrong. But I'm telling you, the Dragons are not a good team this year, and anyone outside that top 3 have no chance realistically of winning this comp. And if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Parramatta or Manly, not the damn well Dragons, who probably won't even make the 8 this year. But anyway, the second half started. So, there you go. But second half is on. Third tackle here for the Eels, and they're going to be 45 minutes out if they're on line. Logie says, what do you think of Tom and Eddie in Blokes podcast? No, I think they're funny as, man. I think they're funny as. Don't get me wrong, I love Kempy, by the way. I think his podcast is awesome. His podcast is just very different to mine, because he has the players in mind, because he's friends with most of the players, and he doesn't want to get on the back foot with them. I don't want to get the back foot with them, but I'll say when I don't think a player's playing well. But in the same sense, I'm not going to rip in individually to a single player. I would never do that, because that is just ridiculous. And that's a knock-on from the Eels here. That's a knock-on from the Eels. Maybe not. Papali'i's going to score a try. That's out of nowhere. Papali'i's just got a try here for the Eels. That's absolutely out of nowhere. I'm actually in shock. How did they score that just then? So it's going to be 8-6 here with a kick to come to the Eels, and it should be 10-6 because they're right in front. How did that even just happen just then? That's outrageous. That bounces up. He finds a way to catch it. It was a knock on, but it doesn't touch it, so it won't be a knock on. It's not a knock on. But the best, I just love it when people say, like, oh, you haven't played the games, you don't know what you're talking about. Man, I watch every single damn well game, man. I watch every single damn well game. Like, if you want to say, like, yeah, cool, I played under 16 representative for Queensland, like, as a young kid. Like, man, I'm not here wanking on about shit like that. Like, that doesn't mean jack shit, man. Doesn't mean jack shit. You know, people are stupid. If you use that argument, you're an idiot. It's just like the argument people are like, oh, you don't play the game, so you can't insult the players. It's like, yes, I can. I absolutely can. There's plenty of examples to make it understanding, but people they're looking at this try, actually. They're looking to see if they gets it. No, he gets a try. It's an absolute try. Who cares what you think says? Why don't the Panthers have someone decent to play a backup fullback? I'm not too sure. I don't know what they said. Well, they have a great system. You know, they have an under-20 system who has been killing, or not under-20, a reserve grade system that's only lost like 1 game this year. Jimmy James says he dropped that. No, I disagree. It's French says, try Eels. Golden Holland says, which team to this day is the furthest away from their next premiership? Tigers. I'd say Tigers. Because the Broncos still have the financials to back them around. The Bulldogs are probably already on their rebuild, so it's going to be 10-6 here. They convert the kick. They're probably already on their rebuild, but it's a weird rebuild. The Tigers are probably closer to going backwards further than going forwards. and they don't really have the finances, and there's always that bullshit talk about relocating them to Queensland or Perth or wherever you want to call it. So I would say the Tigers. But you could argue the Broncos, or you could argue the Bulldogs, or you could even argue the Eels if you didn't think they're going to win the comp in the next couple of years, because then they'd have to go through another rebuild. But that's a ballsy prediction. That's a very ballsy prediction. Nahal says Rays will win against the Titans. Cool story, bro. Yeah, you're going to make me upset. Tasmate says the Tigers will probably really... There you go. There we go. So, 37 minutes to go here of the game. It is 10-6 to Parramatta. I'm only going to stream the Titans-Raiders game tomorrow if we hit 100 likes on this stream. How about that one? I'm only going to stream the Titans-Raiders game tomorrow if we hit 100 likes on this stream. So, Eels with the ball here. They're 30 metres out here. Right-hand side, Dylan Brown breaks it past the 40-metre line right now. Sasha Kelton says, I am, but I just have to suck it up and admit we are terrible. Who said what? Fight Night Simulation said what? Warriors fans will be spewing now. Oh, absolutely, Warriors fans will be spewing, but they're spewing all the time. Warriors will be spewing all the time, just like Eels, just like Tigers, just like Titans. But Eels are at least having a relatively decent area right now. Hi, the reason I'm not answering your question is because does this look like an A-League stream? So fifth tackle here for the Eels. I'm going to boot this one down into the 10 metres, and Panthers good take there, to be honest with you. You're going to get timed out, actually. People who spam, you will get timed out. You will get timed out, and I will make sure not to answer your question. Lockie says, Eels not to win another trophy for another 30 years. It's at this point, it's not 30 years. We're just waiting to see if they can outdo the Sharks. We're just seeing if they can outdo the Sharks. The Sharks went 50 years. Now we're just waiting to see if the Eels can go. They're 35 years right now. So they've got 15 years to win a premiership, or they break the streak for 50 years. So third tackle here for the Panthers. They're 25 metres out of their own line. Nahal Prasad says, Kate, well, good sign with the Broncos. Is it? Is it a good signing for the Broncos? Because they need a half, they need a 5'8", a hooker, and a fullback a lot more than a second rower. But it's a good second rower signing. But it's not really a signing they need. So Eels with the ball here, 15 metres out here from their own line. But I don't know what I'm talking about because I don't play the game. So stupid. I'm just going to fix this one second. I don't even know why I'm wearing a hat, to be honest. David J says, does it matter if it's not an A-League stream? Well, yeah, man. Yeah, because, like, when people spam, bro, I'm not going to reply to the comment. So because he spammed it, I wasn't going to respond to his comment. So third tackle here for the Eels. They're 35 metres out of their own line, and I don't know what Crichton's doing here. NRL 48 update says Parramatta absolute shithouse. Oh, no. No. What do you mean Parramatta absolute shithouse? They're winning the game 10-6 right now against the Panthers. I know there's a heap of excuses, but... Oh, good charge down by BKRmy Kickout, and Kickout will knock the ball backwards here, and that's 6 more here. 6 more here for the Eels. 6 more here for the Eels. Good work there by BKRmy Kickout for the charge down. Nate J says, no matter what happens, just don't forget it's Milford's fault. Absolutely. So first tackle here for the Eels. They're at the halfway line right now. NRL 40 updates says, well, they suck. Well, no, they don't suck. They don't, but in the same sense, Eels fans unfortunately overrate their position on and what they do. But then again, because they're top 4, everyone thinks that they're a good team. They're a good team, but they're not a premiership contending team for me. But because they're a top 4 team, everyone believes they're a top 4 team. Like, they're a contending team. Like, go figure. It's like Dragons. Oh, they're 7th place. They must be good. Have you seen the competition this year? So 4th tackle right now, right-hand side. You're going to get into the A if you get 20 points in this year. It's crazy. Usually it's like, 28 points you need to get into the A? You'll get in with 20 points, I think. What are we on right now? They're on 16 points or 14 points? What are they on right now? Dragons are on 14 points. They'll probably get 3 more wins. The team who finishes in 7th will probably finish on 20 points. So I think Dragons need 3 more wins to be pushing around that area. Truly, 20. That's 4 games less than what you normally would need to get into the 8. So about 35 minutes to go here. 35 minutes to go. I'm going to hide you. Catch you later, brother. Catch you later. Oh, Sivo. And that, my friends, I believe is a 20-metre restart. Very close there for Sivo, but it will not be a try. I love it people stand there like, come on, man. Like, it takes me 0.5 of a second to hide you from the channel. So catch your casual lads, my guy. But Sivo, that was a good attempt there. Oh, did he knock that off? It just dropped it. Just dropped it there. Just dropped it. Johnny Boy says, Para this year are exactly what the Sharks were in 2018. Actually, is Casual Lads the one that's always doing that? Jeez, my God, brother, you're obsessed with the channel, my guy. Always making fake accounts. Like, it takes you 2 seconds to hide him, man. Like, you're obsessed with the channel, my guy. Like, my goodness me. Like, you are obsessed, brother. So, the third tackle here for the Panthers. They're 40 metres out. 4th tackle here. It's very funny. It is very funny. So, 4th tackle here with the Panthers. They're 25 metres out, 20 metres out now. Tries to get the offload away and taken down. Left-hand side they come. Jerome Luai. Luai here kicks it through. He's taken out there, but in the same sense, not really. And there'll be a dropout here. Dropout. Johnny Boy says, Power this year exactly what Sharks were in 2018. 2018? I can't really remember that year for the Sharkies. I can't really remember. Did the Sharks make the prelims? Were they... I know, obviously, they won in 2016, but 2018, what did the Sharks do then? I can't really remember, to be honest with you. So 31 minutes 40 to go here. Go Jordan says, bro, you're an amazing YouTuber. Appreciate you, my dude. Oh, don't think that... No, that shit doesn't affect me. That's an extra view. He makes about 10 accounts per stream. Like, that's 10 extra views. Like, he doesn't realize that those analytics help the channel. Every time there's a like, or even a dislike, or a view, that boosts the channel. So every time you get a hater, they don't realize they're actually not only paying you, but helping you to grow. And that's the best part about YouTube. That's the best part about social media, is that haters actually help you to grow further. And that's why it's brilliant to see that he makes like 14, 15 accounts per day commenting. It takes 2 seconds and he helps out with extra views. So 3rd tackle here for the Panthers. They're 15 minutes out because those 15 views are more analytics. And the analytics help. But if you do YouTube, you understand. But these people don't do YouTube. So 4th tackle here for the Panthers. 10 minutes out. Left-hand side. Jerome Luai kicks it through. Burton. I think that's been knocked back. No, will be a dropout here. Be a dropout. Zenbai says, bro, don't tell him that he will stop. No, he won't. No, he won't. Because he gets his rocks off. He gets his rocks off by spamming. Imagine having that low of a life that you get your rocks off spamming on a random YouTube account. Gee whiz. Who cares what you think? Says he's still talking about the Sharks. Oh my goodness me, he's still talking about the goddamn Sharks. So the Panthers will have the ball here at the halfway point. We're on 69 likes. What a like title! But with 30 minutes to go, guys, let's bang it up. Even though we're on 69, which is a fantastic number, let's hit that thumbs up button. Let's get up to 75 right now. NRL footy updates says Rabbitohs beat the Parramatta easy that night. Parramatta was shithouse. That's correct. They were not great that night, but in the same sense, the Eels are still pretty damn well decent. So right hand side here with the Panthers, they're 25 metres out, and now they're inside the attacking 20 here. Here come. Here's a chance. Here's a chance here for the Panthers. Left hand side they come. Gets it off. And gets it underneath here to Luai. Luai gets smacked down. Gets it off here to Api Kotosau. Kotosau here. Right hand side. Steps on the inside. Oh, that's an unbelievable step. It's going to be a try time for Api Kotosau. Tosaviti. Api Kotosau with an absolutely fantastic try. Jeez, he steps on the inside and just goes bang right on past him. And that, my friends, is a try time to the Panthers. Api Kotosau. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. So Jerome Luai there gets the ball off to Api Kotosau, and Kotosau will just step onto the inside there. He just gets around him, Sean Lane. Sean Lane's obviously a big second rower there, so you wouldn't expect him to really make that tackle. He was just too elusive there, to be honest with you, and then puts the ball over the line. Lockie says, Frenchie, I bet you heard this one before. Sterlo got the bill for... not even going to read this. It's too long. Who cares what you think? Says that was a nice step. It was a nice step there from Api Kotosau. Hopefully he does it for Fiji. Tosoviti when he plays from at the end of this year for the World Cup. Meteor Rabbit says, Parra didn't even try a tackle. Yeah, no. Well, Sean Lane had bit off more than he bit off to go to the left-hand side. He didn't realise the step, obviously. He didn't think the step was going to be coming there. Mike Knight says they can thank Milford for that try. Mike, you are so spot on, it's not funny. Like, it is absolutely Milford's fault. Absolutely Milford's fault, brother. Gee whiz. Go Jordan says, Kotosau overcooked for game 3. No, mate. No, mate. Terrible comment. Shocking. Uppy Shane says, terrible defence by the Eels. Yeah, it was terrible. It's because Sean Lane thinks that the ball's going out to the left-hand side and the man on the inside is Junior Paulo. So Junior Paulo is a big front row forward. And on the other side is Sean Lane, who's already bit off more than he could chew. So it is 12-10. So 12-10 here for the Penny Panthers. 28 minutes to go here of this massive Battle of the West, guys. Massive Battle of the West. Actually, let's see. Are we on 250 subscribers for BKR Clips yet? We're on 250 subscribers BKR Clips. We're on 249. Guys, you've got to go and subscribe to BKR Clips right goddamn well now. We're on 249 subscribers. We need one more subscriber for 250 on BKR Clips. That's where we put all our clips from our streams. That's where we put all our stream clips. So if you do miss a stream, you do get the chance to have a look. Bricks by Thomas, do you have any favourite non-NRL YouTubers? Oh, Sidemen, brother. I love what the Sidemen do, and I watch a heap of American sports as well. But obviously, I'm always streaming and doing content, so it's like I find it difficult to watch a great deal of YouTube because I also do have a life outside of YouTube. But in the same sense, no, I watch a lot of the Sidemen. I've been watching them. KSI was probably one of the reasons why I actually got into it back in 2015, 2016. But no, I watch a heap. I watch a heap as much as I possibly can. But it's difficult because I do stream a lot. And obviously we've got a Cubs game tomorrow. We've got 4 streams tomorrow. 4 streams: Cubs versus Reds, Titans Raiders, Manly Bulldogs, I think, tomorrow, and then somebody else. I'm not too sure. There'll be a knock on here against it. No, penalty here for the Panthers here. Knock on here for the Panthers. A penalty here for the Panthers. Gregory Johnson, I think, will definitely be a Panthers versus Storm grand final. Fair enough. Scotty Burns has just subscribed to the other account. I'm going to check if you were telling the truth. I'm going to check, and he was telling the truth. My goodness me. Scotty Burns, you are flying, mate. You are dead set. I've never seen someone flying as much as you, mate. You're flying. So Panthers will have the ball here in a nice little attacking position. Here we go. First tackle here for the Pennies. 35 metres out. There's actually a couple of ideas that I've gotten from the Sidemen in regards to videos that I can do once I get a lot bigger in regards to sport and, their $100 versus $10,000 holiday kind of shit. Yeah, but in regards to sport, I've got a pretty good idea in regards to that. But third tackle, but I need to obviously be a lot bigger than now. So third tackle here for the Panthers. Right-hand side they come. Chance here for the Pennies. Isaiah taken down 10 metres out. 4 tackle. Max Watson says, did they say Uppy is joining the Bulldogs next year? No way they say that. Left-hand side here. Jerome Luai. Left-hand side. Brian To'o taken down at the 10-metre line. Drop to you says, To'o looking good? Not really. No one's been looking great for the Panthers. I'd say that Uppy Cotter-Sal's been good, but in some sense, not really a great deal of Panthers have been great. I think that's a knock-on from the Eels. It's still set. No, it's a knock-on for the Panthers. It's a knock-on for the Panthers. Trudy Warner said I tipped the Titans against the Raiders. Good stuff, Judy. Tony Burns says, don't tell lies, mate. That's no good. Mate, who's lying? Who's telling lies? What lies going on here? Parramatta absolutely will stay in. No, if they win this game, if they lose this game, they will probably go to 4th because the Rabbitohs will more than likely beat the Tigers this week. Johnny Boy says, why so many ads? I got 3 in the space of 2 minutes. I haven't put any ads in. I don't know. I haven't put any ads in. I'll put an ad in now. That just because you said that, I'll put an ad in. There you go, buddy. There you go, mate. Alrighty, so 25 minutes to go here. 4th tackle for the Eels. 35 minutes out. Go Jordan Blaze here. Just have a don't play button. Man, we're growing, mate. We'll keep on going. That's a knock off on the Eels. No, that's a strip from the Panthers. So the Eels will get the ball here. 45 minutes out from their own line. Oh, it's going to be a penalty here to the Eels. Again, 10 metres. What are the Panthers doing there? He kicks the ball away. He gives an extra 10 metres. So now the Eels will get a penalty from the 42 metres instead of inside their own half at the 48 metre. It's Francis Blazy, very naughty boy, putting ads in the stream. Hey, take this one. Hey, what about this one? How about this one? Boom, another ad. Take that one. Right in your face. Right in your face. So Eels now will have the ball here and they'll knock the ball on. Oh, no, another penalty here. Offside or strip or... Oh, he has stripped it. So that's the second penalty in a row here. Wowee. Scotty Burns says, you checking if I subscribe? Thoughts on Kate Well-Gun to the Broncos? I've answered this question a lot, to be honest with you. I'll put on a clip. So, because you've subscribed to BK Clips, you'll see that clip very soon. Don't you worry. You'll see that, but I've answered that question quite a lot, so I won't repeat it again. They're going to challenge this here, the Panthers. I don't really know how this is a strip, unless he grabs it here. Oh, yeah, he does strip that. He does play it. Yeah, Spencer Lanier definitely puts his hand there and flicks it up. Raddy Redburn says, who do you support? I'm a Titans fan, very unfortunately, but I love my club, and I've been a part of this club forever. So, yeah, I'm a Titans fan, but it is a very difficult time being a Titans fan all the time. But the Eels will take the penalty here, so I'll make it 12-12. Drop Tree says, more ads. Mate, do you want a goddamn another ad? You want another one? There you go, bang. Right in your face. Right in your face. Stop asking for ads, or throw them in there. So, 24 minutes to go here. It'll be a tie game, 12-12. Paul McCulloch says, subscribe there. Hey, Paul, you are also flying. everyone who's subscribed to BKR Clips and everyone who's subscribed to BKR Sport, mate, you are honestly flying so hard that I genuinely believe you'll be in another dimension by the end of the night. So 24 minutes left here. The Eels will tie this game up at 12 apiece. Goat Jordan says, I'm not getting any ads. You will. Don't you worry. Oh, you will. And he slots it. So it is 12-12. It is 12 points apiece here. Get the knife and fork out. Get the knife and fork out because we do have a tasty one coming up here for the rest of this game. Ratty Redburn says, where do you rate the Rabbitohs? I think the Rabbitohs still have a chance to win the comp. And I want the Rabbitohs to win the comp. I want them. I'm desperate for the Rabbitohs to win the comp. Why? Why do I say? Why is BKR Sport want the Rabbitohs to win the comp? Because that will shut every man and his dog up about that stupid 50-point stat. Because the Rabbitohs have conceded 50 points 3 times. Not just once, not just twice, 3 times this year. So if the Rabbitohs won the comp after conceding 50 points 3 times, I'd actually be the happiest man on the planet. Second happiest man on the planet behind Buddy Russell Crowe. Zen Price says, I have YouTube Premium, so checkmate. No, mate. Checkmate's on my end because I still get paid for that. You just don't get to see it. So second tackle here for the Eels, so we both win. We both win. So third tackle here for the Eels, 35 metres out here. Do you not know that? The ads still get paid for the YouTuber, even if you have YouTube Premium. Mustard Cat says, I agree, such a stupid stat. It is, considering 49 points is what the Knights conceded in 2001 and they won the comp. Scotty Burns says, Southwest Melbourne Grand Final, I think only because of Cleary injury, and I don't see Roosters being there. Roosters? The Roosters? I didn't even think that anyone was going to bring their name up after last night. It's French says, sucked in players, I didn't get ads. Sucked in, still got paid for it. So 22. Oh, that's a knock on for the Panthers there. That's a knock on. Zampai says, win-win. I like the sound of that. Johnny Boy says, install ad block. Well, you're just a loser if you do that. You're just a loser. So Go Jordan says, the only teams that can win the premiership are the Storm, Panthers, Bunnies, and Manly. I disagree on Manly. I think Manly are a good team, but I think the people are refusing to see that their first half against the Gold Coast Titans did in fact happen. So fourth tackle over the Panthers. They're inside the attacking half. It is 12 here. Oh, set restart apparently, maybe. It's set restart. It is a set restart here for the Panthers. Jeez, 40 metres out. That's a big call there. And left-hand side, it's going to be, here we go, chance here for the Pennies, 30 metres out. So 21.5 minutes to go here, guys. Let's hit that thumbs up. We're 3 likes away from 80. Subscribe if you're new around here. Tie game, very close one. And set restart again. Another set restart here. Sean Lane giving 2 set restarts away in the last 2 seconds. Ratty Redburn, the Panthers are giving away too many penalties. No, the Eels are giving away too many penalties. The Panthers are now 10 metres out from the line. Right-hand side, up Corso. He fakes that pass. He gets that ball off to Tyrone May here pushes off Papali'i. And he's going to be 15 minutes out. Just go down, bro. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. Go down, please. Please, for the love of God. You're going. Wait. You're wasting time. Johnny Boy says, I want to watch the stream, bro. I got 3 in 2 minutes. I will shut up now. Take that, Johnny Boy. Take that. So 4 tackle here. Panthers, left-hand side. Fair enough, mate. You do want to watch the stream. It's a pretty good stream. It's a pretty good stream, mate. So Burton here. Oh, taken down. 10 metres out. Oh, he's over the sideline. He's put his hand over the sideline, but that's a penalty. I don't know what he's doing there. You could go for the 2, but it's literally on the wing, so I would assume you don't go for the 2 here. Scotty Burns says, go to the Titans. Hope they flood the Raiders. Get into him, Scotty. Get into him. Exactly right. I love that. So it's going to be a penalty here, and they will get the volley 10 metres out. Briggs by Thomas says, will the Rabbits start a similar run into the finals this weekend like they did around this time last year? Who are they playing? Tigers? Potentially. Can someone tell me if the Titans play the Rabbitohs again this year down in Sydney? So first tackle here for the Panthers. I hope not. I hope not. So 5 minutes out. His second tackle for the Panthers. Up he got a sale. Right-hand side gets it off. Knock on, I think. Oh, Eels knock on. Someone knock on. No one knock on? Okay, Eels ball. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, it's a penalty here to the Eels as well. Panthers give away a penalty. What the shit? What are we watching? There's a lot of penalties in this game in the last few minutes. A lot of penalties in this game. You know what's funny? Every time I tell people to subscribe to BKR Clips, I feel like people also subscribe to BKR Travel, even though I haven't posted on BKR Travel in probably about a year and a bit. So I keep saying the subscribers go up on that channel. I'm like, I'm not even posting on it yet. Like, Athanase Gunavalamani says that there's 10 rounds left. We're in round 16. I think there's 25 rounds or 26 rounds. Which is it? I can't remember. I think it's 26 rounds, but obviously with the one bye. I'm all over the shop. Melbourne says, Ivan Cleary, overrated coach, unpopular opinion. Unpopular opinion. I'm confused. Fair enough. I know, kind of. I guess you might be right. People compare him with Trent Robinson, and I disagree completely. I think Trent Robinson is amongst Craig Bellamy, but I think Craig Bellamy is the best coach in the game. But in the same sense, like they put him amongst Robinson and Wayne Bennett. I'm like, hold on, no. So first tackle here, Parramatta get the set restart, right hand side here, and Lane knocks the ball on. He lost the ball there. That's a loose carry. He's gone. That's a knock on. So 18 and a half minutes left here. It stays at 12-12. If Frenchie says, oh my God, Lane, you're so shit. He was very rude to me one time when I asked for an interview on the vlog. It's for Raddy Redburn says, what's the team that you hate the most? I got a video on the channel that explains that once. You can go and check out my tier rankings when I did. I should actually update that. I should do another video updating the tier rankings. I should actually update that doing the tier rankings because that video was made quite a while ago, to be honest with you. That video was made quite a while ago, to be honest. Thank you very much to Alto Ramakai for subscribing. So Panthers with the ball here. Oh, that's a big connection there. 35 metres out from their own line. Beast Clip says the best coaches is between Bellamy and Bennett and Trent Robinson. Bellamy, Bennett, and Trent Robinson. But long-term wise, Bellamy and Bennett, I agree. But you can't not be including Trent Robinson with what he's done with the Roosters. They've been the most dominant team in the last 10 years alongside the Melbourne Storm. Like Wayne Bennett career, like long-term wise, yes, but recently not really. Last 10 years, it has to be between Robinson and Bellamy. So down into the corner here, 10 metres out from their own line. The Eels will get it. 5 metres out. Makasivo Tosoviti. Kefe, you're going to have to do a lot better than that, my guy. Do you know Ligma? Ligma? What's Ligma? Brother, come on, man. You got to do so much better than that. I know exactly what you're about to say here. Come on, man. Do way better. Melman says, but basing off looks, it's Trent Barrett by himself. Trent Barrett is dead set the worst coach in the league. So third tackle here. Oh, no. Second tackle here. The Eels get the offload away. What's this? What is this? 2019 or some shit? When did that Ligma shit happen? Like, that was ages ago. My goodness me. How old are you? 10? Basically, says Brad Arthur is also a great coach. If you're comparing Brad Arthur to Wayne Bennett, Craig Bellamy, and Trent Robinson, I believe that you should leave the pub right now and that you should check yourself into a rehab facility for alcohol poisoning and for alcohol abuse. Because Brad Arthur has done absolutely nothing with the Eels. Nothing. So where is your... I don't even understand the comparison in the slightest. Ligma was 2018. Kefe, come on, Kefe. Come on, Kefe, man. Give me better than Ligma. You could give me better than bloody Ligma. My goodness me. So second tackle here for the Panthers. Yeah, no, I don't know. Ligma. What's Ligma? Go on, have your fun. Go on, give it to me. Come on. Well, you know you want it. Just comment it. Someone say something. So second tackle here for the Panthers. They're 45 metres out here. Third tackle, sorry. And they're going to get into the attack and half. It is still 12-12, so this game's not been the most exciting of games. In the same sense, the last game was shithouse for 70 minutes before it got exciting in the last 10 minutes. Base Clip says the Eels can win the premiership soon. That's cool. And I can also win $1 million soon. Will it happen? Not necessarily, but I can. So 16 minutes, I just have to go in the lottery. I could win 30 million soon. Parramatta could win the premiership soon. Will I? Not necessarily. I have a chance. But will the Eels? Probably not, but they have a chance. And that's a knock on here from the Eels. So Panthers will get the ball here. Knock on. Lion says he's an idiot. He just said that he's an idiot. Lion, word for word, just said, my name is Lion and I'm an idiot. Max Watson says another golden point. Probs not, but that would be interesting. Well, the Panthers here with 15 minutes to go will have a nice attack here after a knock on here from the Eels. Knock on from the Eels. Trinity Warner says, I reckon the Titans were a good team compared to 2019. Mate, I'm a better team than the 2019 Gold Coast Titans team. Me. I am a better team than the 2019 Gold Coast Titans team. Melmo says, who is Candace? No, don't do it to me. Who's Candace? Come on, do it. Do it. Ligma and Candace know each other quite well. So 14 and a half minutes to go here. 12-12 is the score. Panthers here, right-hand side, 25 minutes out. We're 17 likes away from 100. Come on, guys, smack it up. I'm not doing the Titans Raiders stream unless we hit 100 likes. I'm not doing it. I just refuse. I refuse. You better bloody do it. I'm not doing the Titans Raiders stream unless we hit 100 likes. So, Viliami kick out here, 8 metres short here from the line. Beast Clip says this game just shows how much of an impact Nathan Cleary makes. Kind of. Yeah, I guess. So, right-hand side here for the Panthers. They're now inside the attack and 10. 4 tackle. Kefe says, Eshe, Ligma. Oh, mate, you're so good at jokes. It's very funny. You're very funny, Kefe. So right-hand side here. Here they go. Chancey Crichton steps back, 10 metres out, and good tackle. Very good tackle there to stop him. So fit tackle now. They're 10 metres out. Left-hand side they go. Left-hand side they go. Steps on the inside, Tyron May. Oh, no one unfortunately found him. It's gone backwards here. It's still play on. It's still play on here for the Panthers. It's still play on here. Liam Martin gets the ball off and knock on from the Eels. Oh, my God. After everything that just happened there, the Eels give away a knock on, and that's going to be... And that's going to be a Panthers ball here. Wow. Kevin says that's a new name. Oh, mate, yeah, Kefe, that's a good one. Eshe Ligma, that's my new name. Oh, shit, that's a good one, man. Yeah, I'm an Eshe. I think you could put us on a pedestal and see who is the least likely to be an Eshe, and I'd probably be, honestly, probably the further side from an Eshe. Oh, no, I'd probably be second. The guy in the bloody suit. The guy in the suit would be less of an Eshe. Why are they challenging this? I think they're challenging if Panthers knock this ball on, but I don't think it is a knock on. It goes backwards, but in the same sense, you could argue it's knock on. You could argue. I don't think it knocks on though. I think Nathan Brown comes down over the top of it, and it might get dislodged, but it goes backwards regardless. It gets backwards regardless. Kevin, I'm going to time you out now. Come on, man. Like we've obviously been making fun of. We've been laughing at you, not with you. We've been laughing at you, Kefe. We haven't been laughing with you. So that I think this is going to be knocked backwards because Nathan Brown hits his ball, but it does go backwards. Yeah, it'll be fine. Who cares what you think says, how would that be a knock on? Because if he loses the ball in the hands on while he's falling down and then Nathan Brown hits it backward, hits it towards the Panthers line, that would have been then constituted a knock on because the Panthers would have lost the ball forwards and then because Nathan Brown hits it from in front of him. So that's what they were arguing there, but it doesn't. It was closer than you think. But it's not. Okay, Minty. That's enough. Basically, says, bro, ban Minty Rabbitoh. Minty Rabbitoh's a member. I'm not banning a member. Melmo says, Minty hasn't done anything wrong. I know, Minty didn't do anything. There's nothing wrong with Minty. And Minty's a member. Minty is such a supporter of the channel that Minty pays $5 a month to get around the BKR sport, my friend. There's no way I'm bloody hiding Minty. So, challenge unsuccessful there from the Eels. Go figure. Lockie says, how do you become a member? Underneath, I think you have to be on a computer, but underneath it says join around the subscribe button. It's only $5 a month. And I prioritize your comments. Whenever I see someone who's a member, I'll prioritize your comments because obviously the comments can get really fast sometimes, very difficult to read. But 13 and a half minutes to go here. And once we get enough members, I'll start doing ticket giveaways per month as well. But 13 and a half minutes to go here. Pants with the ball, 15 minutes out, 10 minutes out now. Basically, he just said it to you to shut up. No, he didn't. No, he's doing the joke thing with the ligament stuff. He's just around that price. So 13 minutes, 20 to go here, and the Panthers are now 10 minutes out. Lockie says, Arg on the bloody phone. Jake says, bullshit call, may lose carry. No, that goes backwards. So first tackle here, the Panthers, it's the right call. So it's first tackle here. They're now inside the attack and 10 right now. Here come the Penny Panthers. 5 minutes out right now. Attack places. Could this be goal point? It could be goal point. Absolutely. So left-hand side here. Chancey. No, he steps on the inside there, Tyron May. I thought Tyron May's been pretty okay in this game, to be honest with you. Jay said on 4. He says, hi, Blaze. Hello, Jay said. How you doing? So left-hand side, third tackle. Jerome Luai underneath the video. Kick out. Take it down. 2 meters short here from the line. Here comes the Panthers. 4 tackle now. Yeo taking down 10 meters out. And arguably could have been a high tackle there, but it will not be called one. So 4 meters short here from the line. It's now fifth tackle with 12 and a half minutes to go here. Right-hand side. Up, he got himself. Fakes it out to the left-hand side. Jerome Luai. Oh, it's a knock-on from BKRmy. Kick out. Knock-on BKRmy kick out. He tried to throw it back there, but it will be a knock-on from BKRmy. It will be a knock-on from BKRmy. Sport Reaction says, Panthers go right. You go, good night. No one says, I've always been hating on Dylan Edwards, but he's a lot more valuable than I thought. This is the thing. People don't realise that the players across the league voted him 1 or 2 fullback in the game. I think it was 2 or 1. I think they voted him 1. I'm pretty certain I saw on Clarkie's Instagram that they voted him 1. Who cares what you think? It says Kicker hasn't done shit in 2 months. Who cares what you think? So 4th tackle here for the Eels. They're 40 minutes out. I'm in the process. Who do you think will take the win tonight? I can glimpse the second goal point, sort of. I feel like the Panthers should win it, but I'm still backing it. Mind you guys, I said the scoreline prediction at the beginning of this game was 14-12 Eels. Did I not? Did I not say 14-12 to the Eels? I think the Panthers are probably looking the more dominant and more likely to score a point, but I'm close. My scoreline prediction is very close. Very close, mate. It's very, very close. You got to give me the credit. You got to give me the credit. Tarek Plays says, guys, likes, we can get 100 likes. I'm not streaming the Titans Raiders unless we get 100 likes. So Tarek Plays, you get into him. You rip into him. So third tackle leave the Panthers. They're now inside the attack and half, and Fisher Harris with a nice little run there, gets to about the 40. Who cares what you think says? Edwards is trash, but he has hands down the MVP first half against the Storm before he got hurt. So Panthers here 30 minutes out. That was also a terrible comment. And second tackle now, right-hand side. No, Jerome Luai goes left. He gives it off, and Charlie Staines taken down here. 15 minutes short of the line. There is 10 minutes and 45 seconds left here. Third tackle, right-hand side. I would love to see 2 extra times in one night, to be honest with you. That'd be awesome. So fourth tackle here with the Panthers. They're now 10 metres short here of the line. Fourth tackle. Left-hand side they go. Please time out, Arthur. Moderators in the chat. And Isaiah Yeo taken down 1 metre short. So 10.5 minutes left here. Fifth tackle. Can the Panthers put something on the board here? Left-hand side for the kick now. Oh, he's going to be held up, I think. I don't know. He's been held up. I think he's been held up. How has he been held up there? How has he been held up there? How has he been held up there? Viliami Kikau was just held up over the line. That was unbelievable of a stop there. Wow. So that'll be held up, and I think the Eels will get the ball here. I think that was fifth tackle, wasn't it? It was. So 11 metres out from their own line, the Eels will get the ball. It's 10 minutes to go here, guys. Thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new around here. We stream every single day. We've got 4 streams coming up tomorrow. But guys, go down there, hit that red button, subscribe. But with 9 minutes to go here, it is third tackle for the Eels, and that was a slam of a tackle. Oh, guys, it was a slam. Absolute slam of a tackle here. So right-hand side now, Eels now 35 metres out here from their own line. Army of the Process, my score prediction now is 17-16 Penrith win. I said Parramatta 14-12 at the beginning of this game. I said Parramatta 14-12 at the beginning of this game. Right now, I'm pretty happy to say that I predict this game pretty well. Even if the Penrith win, I'm still pretty happy with this one. So fifth tackle, the Eels will put this ball up in the air. But then again, what do I know? I don't play footy. You know what I'm saying? So 9 minutes to go here. Charlie Staines taken down. Goat Jordan says, for me, Gutho was overrated. For you and everyone else who's not a Parramatta fan, Gutho is overrated. But Gutho is still a very good leader. He's one of the best leaders in the game. So I'll give him credit in regards to that. Like he says, Gutho just saved a try, Jordan. Yes, I know. It's an interesting time to kind of bring it up. But in the same sense, you know, he's right. But he's also chosen a really odd time to bring up that Gutho is overrated. So 4 tackled here with the Panthers. They're now 40 metres out right now. Shadow Ninja Ghost says there will be golden point. And 4 tackled here with the Panthers. Isaiah Yeo, they're not even getting past the halfway point at this point. Who takes the field goal for the Panthers with no Nathan Cleary? Who takes the field goal for the Panthers with no Nathan Cleary? Big Sal gets that ball back here, and BKRmy puts the ball up in the air. Jake Smith says, as a Para fan, I'm not convinced on Dunster. As an anyone fan, I agree. So Micah Sivo now outside that defensive 20, and Isaiah Papali'i will come out here. Sean Lane will come back on, and Paulo is about to come back on as well. Melwin says Burton. Who said what? Why are we talking about Burton? Melwin says the previous game was Golden Point. Yeah, the last game, the Dragons and Warriors game right before this was Golden Point. What are you talking about? Has there been a Golden Point game this year? Yes, tonight. And there could be a second one tonight. So third tackle here for the Eels. They're at the halfway point. Left-hand side they go. Gets it off to Paulo. Paulo here inside the attacking half now. Gets the offload away. Here they go. Chance here for the Eels. 40 metres out. Taken down. My goodness me. Wildcard says, what do you think the Blues halfback replacing Nathan Cleary will be? Adam Reynolds. So 4 tackle here for the Eels. Left-hand side. They get it off. There's a chance here for a field goal if they want to go for it, but it will be from 40 out. That will be a 2-point field goal if Mitchell Moses wants it. If Mitchell Moses wants it, he could go for the 2-point field goal, but he will not do it. He'll be inside the 40 and he'll put the ball up in the air to the left-hand side. Not a great deal of chases, and good take there. Very good take there by Brent Naden. Bricks by Thomas says, should Ferguson be in the starting side? Absolutely goddamn not. Uppy Shane says, I think Cottesale can take a field goal for the Panthers. Maybe. I'm not too sure. I don't know who take a field goal besides Nathan Cleary. 7 minutes to go, guys. Come on, guys. 13 likes away from 100. We've got to hit that whip. We've got to get that 13 more likes to hit 100. Third tackle here for the Panthers. They're now 40 metres out here from there. Sorry, 25. They're only 25. I thought they were at the 40-metre line, but they're only at the 25. Base Clip says, who do you think should replace Cleary for the Blues? Oh, you're saying Burton can field goal kick. Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So 4 tackle here, right-hand side. Now they're inside the attacking half. Right now the Panthers. Now it's 5th tackle. They're still nowhere near taking a field goal, though. Nowhere near Wildcats. I thought Mitch Moses would kick the field goal. Well, it's 6.5 minutes to go here, and they weren't in a great position, but that's not a great kick there by Luai, and now the Eels are going to get on a roll, and they're going to be 30 minutes out from their own line. at the end of this set, they could be within 30 metres here. If they play this set right, they could be within 30 metres, and the Eels could take a field goal and potentially win the game here. Fatima says, enjoy this game. It's not been great. But it's a close game, so that's all we want. As long as it's a close game, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? As long as we can get some kind of excitement, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. We're getting something out of it. We're getting at least something out of it. Thank you very much to Luke Weisskopf for subscribing. So 4 tackled here, 6 minutes to go here of the game. Eels inside the 40. And now is a chance if they want to go for the field goal. Did he lose that ball? No, he didn't. So 5th tackled here. Are they going to go for the field goal? 2-point field goal, maybe. Inside, outside the 40, he goes for field. No, he doesn't go for the field goal. He kicks it down to the right-hand side here. He kicks it down to the right-hand side. And good take by Brian to O. Good take by Brian to O. Jake Smith says, Burton has been the one to go for field goals when Cleary is out, even when Luo plays. Yeah, I didn't know why people were saying Burton. I didn't know why people aren't saying it. So 2nd tackle here with the Panthers. Matt Burton gets it outside the 20. They are not making any meters, though. We are looking like an extra time game. A double extra time night could be on the cards right now. Panthers now outside the 30. Army of the Pros is intense 5 minutes coming up. Don't forget, guys, we have 4 streams tomorrow. Cubs and Reds, Titans and Raiders, Bulldogs and Manly, and I think Sharks and somebody. God knows who. But 5th tackle, it's going to be booed down to the left-hand side, and the Eels will get this one, and they're going to bring it out to about the 20-metre line. Goat Jordan says, To'o is one of the best wingers on the high ball. To'o is the best winger in the game right now, in my opinion. I think Adokar goes to the Bulldogs, and we'll see a different story. So, Marcus Sivo slapped down 25 minutes out. To be fair, Josh Adokar is still the best winger in the game. Oh, 4 pass. 4 pass. It is a 4 pass from the Eels. What are you doing? Wow. Wow. The Eels will throw a forward pass here 25 metres out from their own line, and the Panthers will be in an absolutely fantastic position here for a field goal. Gutherson. How good's Gutherson, eh? How good's Gutherson, lads? That is ridiculous from Gutherson. From your leader to be throwing that ball forward there 35 metres out from your own line. This is field goal and a half potential. Lockie says, okay, now Guthrie overrated. Yep, this is... who was the one who said it before? Jordan, this is the time. Your time is now, Jordan. Comment it now. Jordan, go Jordan, comment it now. Comment it now. Go, Jordan, you miss your comment, go Jordan. You miss your time. You comment it after he does something really good. You don't comment it when he does something really bad. My goodness, mate. Go Jordan. You need some help, mate. So first tackle here for the Panthers. They're 20 metres out. I tried to help you. You made a mistake. So Panthers here now 15 metres short here of the line. It's only first tackle, though. It's only first tackle. They've got a whole set. They could score a try. They don't even need the field goal. They don't even need the field goal. So third tackle now for the Panthers. They're 10 metres out. Will they go over the field goal? They will on third tackle. Burton here, and Burton will hit the post. It's off the post. It's going to bounce back, and Gutho will get the ball here. And Gutho's away. Gutho's taking down 10 metres out. It hit the post. It was a good kick off the... You could see it was a nice kick off the boot, but unfortunately it hits the post there, and the Eels will get the ball here. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness me. Wildcard says post. Who cares? Says JC. Cameron Lee says, are you going to give me stream All Blacks? I have absolutely no what that just said. No idea what you just said there. Am I going to give you what? So third tackle here for the Eels. They're 35 metres out here from their own line. Right-hand side here. Dylan Brown gets outside the 40 right now. Chad Ninja Gross says, see, I told you it would be golden point. You told us this 15 minutes ago when it was 12-12. So fourth tackle here for the Eels. Left-hand side. They get it off here. Sean Lane now. Minty Rabbit says Power got let off there. I know it was a good field goal. I thought it was a good field goal. It hits the post, but it was a good field goal. Junior Paulo with an absolutely fantastic run here for the Eels. You really want to be careful there, Liam Martin, by stripping that ball, because if he does strip that ball and gives him a set restart, that's a two. He actually got the kick, did he? Oh my God, no, that was an unbelievable field goal attempt there from Mitch Moses out of nowhere from 40 metres out for a 2-point field goal. He will miss it, but that was a cleanly hit strike. It would just miss the left-hand side, but I can't believe that just then. That's an unbelievable... Oh, he does miss it by a decent bit, but in the same sense, that was unbelievable under that pressure to kick that. He does give away a 7-tackle set, which is not good. With 2 minutes to go here, Penrith first tackle, they're 40 metres out from their own line. I can't believe he missed that. I thought that was a good kick off the boot. I thought he kicked the field goal to win the game off the boot. I thought it. But the Panthers here, now inside the attacking half. The Battle of the West, guys. The Battle of the West is upon us. And look at this. We are flying right now. Jerome Luai, Viliami kicker, left-hand side. He gets the offload away to Brian to O here. 40 metres out. He steps from the inside. He's 40 metres out still. It's third tackle. The Panthers have a chance to kick this field goal right now to win this game with 1:50 to go. It's third tackle right now. They get it back into the right-hand side. They give it off to Yeo. Yeo gets it off to Moses Leota. And Leota taking down 30 metres short here with 91 likes, guys. 9 likes away from 100. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Fourth tackle here for the Panthers. They've got a chance here. Apicotto gets it off. They're going to be literally 20 metres out. They have to kick this field goal. They have to kick this field goal. They have to kick this field goal right now. Fitzhaggle here. A minute and a half to go. Burton, easy kick, and he will kick the field goal with a minute and a half to go here. The Panthers will lead 13-12. Now, the Eels will have a chance still. They have to get the ball to the halfway point. They have to get the short kick off. Even if they don't get the short kick off, they still may be able to get a couple of tackles. Sean Lane, so lazy that he didn't even put pressure on there. Sean Lane, you need to be putting pressure on that situation. You don't just stop and let him have a free. You just keep running. You just keep going at him. You have to run at him. You have to keep trying to put pressure on him there. But the Eels will put a short kick off here, and they desperately need something, and that's going to be a penalty to the Eels. Oh my God, the Parramatta Eels are going to get a penalty, and they can take the 2 to win this game. They're going to take the 2 to win this game here, the Eels. Oh my God, Liam Martin, you've given away a penalty. The Eels, off the kickoff, will get a penalty to win this game. Oh my God, the Eels are going to take the 2. This is from 30 metres out to the left-hand side. The Eels are going to take the 2 after kicking a field goal. Liam Martin has given away the dumbest penalty you're ever going to see ever. And you can't challenge it because both teams have lost their challenge. Oh my God. So with 29 seconds to go this game, this is the last kick of the game. This is to win the game. Wow. Breeze Clips is why Liam Martin do that brain explosion. It is absolutely a brain explosion. This is to win the game, guys. This is to win the game. Oh my goodness me. With 12 seconds left here, this is to win the game for Parramatta. The biggest kick of probably the year, to be honest with you, for either team, for any team. This is huge. This is a difficult kick. It's not an easy kick, but it is kickable. And on the siren, he will miss the kick. Oh, he's missed the kick. Mitchell Moses, he's missed the kick. Mitchell Moses misses the kick for Parramatta. Mitchell Moses misses the kick for Parramatta. And the game will finish 13-12. What an unbelievable finish we've just had here. Mitchell Moses, it comes off nicely off the boot. He just misses it to the left-hand side. It just curls away. I thought, no way. The Panthers will luckily get off there. The Panthers will win 13-12. Mitchell Moses misses a kick on the siren from 30 metres out after a brain explosion from Liam Martin. And that will be a fantastic night of Friday night footy. The Dragons and the Warriors go into extra time after the Dragons score 3 unconverted tries to tie the game up in the last 10 minutes. And then we go into this game, we get a 13-12 thriller with a field goal in the last minute. And then Liam Martin giving that brain explosion for the Eels to have an attempt to win the game. An attempt, it's just a madness of a day we've had. A madness of a day. But this is Parramatta. This is peak Parramatta for you. They give you all the hopes. They give you every kind of hope possible. And then they screw it. And that is what exactly happened in this game. But guys, I think Parramatta, look, I don't think both teams were good in this game. I don't think either team was really that great. I think that Penrith probably deserve it, but in the same sense, I don't think anyone deserves it really. I think that both teams grinded their way through and the Panthers were just able to find that win. But realistically, you have to think about this in this way. I want you guys to think about this in this way. The Panthers won this game because the Eels lost it. Because the Panthers gave them a penalty in a kickable position for the Eels to kick it. So really, the Panthers won, but if the Eels kicked that penalty just then, they win. So really, the Eels lost that game rather than the Panthers actually winning it, in my personal opinion. But in the same sense, the Panthers deserve to win. But I'm just saying, if you're an Eels fan, you take that as a massive positive, that game. You take that as a positive because you lost that game after missing that kick on the siren. You lost that game. The Panthers didn't win the game off the siren. You lost that game by not kicking that. And that's a positive. That's a positive. It's not a positive like you're going to win the game. If you won the game, that's the biggest positive of all. But you can take a positive out of that. Yeah, I can. Go Jordan says 2 1-point victors in the night. Absolutely. Yanni Maverick says, wow, what a Friday night of footy. 2 fantastic games. The first 70 minutes of the last game was shithouse, but the last 10 minutes plus extra time was really good. Thanks to Benjamin Rowley for subscribing. Appreciate you. By the way, guys, 6 likes away from 100. Let's do it before we jump off. I'll stay around for 5 more minutes, ask a few questions, and then we'll jump off. We've got a big day of streaming tomorrow, so I can't be on too long here because we do have to get up early for that Cubbies and Reds stream at 9 a.m. But let me know what your thoughts of Friday night footy and what you wanted to know. Minty Rabbitoh says, Rabbitohs to third spot this week then? Yes, Rabbitohs will be in third spot after they beat the Tigers, absolutely. Sash and Kelson says, do you think Moses will be picked for the Blues now? I didn't think Moses got picked for the Blues before that, let alone now. But that's not going to impact whether he makes it Blues or not, him kicking a conversion. Lockie says, have a good one, BKR. Hopefully Titans win for you. Hopefully, mate, be a big old day tomorrow. Big old day, Aruno. Lockie says, sorry, Frenchie, you didn't beat a Panthers without Cleary. They didn't do it. They did not do it. Nick Go the Dragons says, go the Dragons. Yep, Jake Smith says, this is what being a Para fan leads to each year. Absolutely. And this is why I try to tell Parramatta fans all the time, I do not hate your club. I don't hate your club. But I tell you the truth about what I think about your club. And this is what they do to you every time. You guys probably, well, then again, you've got a big bandwagon fan base, but the true supporters deserve better than this shit. Because this happens every single goddamn year. Every single year that they're competitive, they always do this shit. They lead you to false expectations and fall apart. Manchester City did that to me up until 2008. Well, arguably 2010. Arguably 2010 was actually when we started getting good. So I know how it feels to be like this for Eels. But the Eels are a lot better situation than Man City were pre-2008. But the point of the matter is that Eels always build you up to these expectations where they make you believe that you've actually got a genuine chance. But everyone outside of the Eels camp can see that there is no chance. Everyone outside of Parramatta can tell you right now that Parramatta are not going to win the comp this year. But everyone in the Eels believes they can win the comp because the team gives you enough hope to string you along. That's Parramatta for you. That is Parramatta. I wish that the Titans could string me along. String me along for the love of God, please. If you have to cheat to win a premiership, I'll take it at this point. If you cheat to get into the finals, I'll take it at this point. I'll take it. Nate J says, love you the last two streams, BKR. Cheers, mate. You legend. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you very much. I'm in the process. I think Titans win tomorrow, 20-18, in my opinion. Rays haven't been at their best this season. Mate, don't you get me too excited this early. Don't you get me too excited this early. My goodness me. Basically, says the Titans will win. I do believe the Titans will win. But how about that forward pass, though? That forward pass from Gutherson was absolutely mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling from Gutherson there. Chris Howe, New Zealand says Melbourne with another title, I'd say. Like, yes, but the Panthers beat the Storm with this team, with no Nathan Cleary. Like, yes, I believe that the Storm, it's theirs to lose. I do. I believe it's the Storm's to lose. But in the same sense, this Panthers team have just been able to beat a top 4 team with a lot of their players out. You know, with a lot of their players out. So you can't really you can't really look at this Panthers team right now and say that they're not premiership worthy material. Because they're winning games even with their injuries. Just like the Storm are winning games all season even through their injuries. You know what I'm saying? Nico the Dragon says, I hope the Titans win tomorrow. I hope they do too, mate. But I'm going to jump off now. Lucas Sharma says, if you had to rate the Titans out of 10, what would you rate them? A to E, what would you rate them? Compared to season prediction and season kind of thought process, I'd go D. But in regards to how I feel they could end the season, I'll go C+, because I think they still make the 8, but the reason why I say C+ is because it's a disappointing 8. Everyone from 7th downwards is not good at all. Not good. At least 6 upwards, you can make excuses for Manly, Roosters and stuff like that, especially Roosters and the Eels. But anyone 6, 7 downwards is just not great. So even if you make the 8 this year, it's like it doesn't really matter. Everyone who makes that 7th or 8th spot will get pumped in the first week of finals. I have no subs says, what do you think needs to be done about the gap between the top and the bottom of the competition? It's a good question. I have no subs. It's a good question because I don't know. I don't know, but I really desperately want to know because we see a 40, like I said last night in the streams, yeah? We saw a 40-0 halftime deficit against the Tigers for the Storm and no one was surprised. And then last night, we saw the Storm then continue on with that and win the first half 30-0 against a top 5 side in the Roosters. And people are not surprised. So it's difficult because obviously back in the day, and I'm talking 10 years ago, I honestly, a convincing win was 26-14, or a 24-12 win. That's a convincing win. Nowadays, it's not a convincing win unless you win by 40 or 50. It's crazy. And we're seeing 40-50 results every single week. Last night, we saw 46-0, the Storm against the Roosters. The Storm are in first place, the Roosters are in 5th. And they've been in 46-0. That's unheard of. That's ridiculous. It's delusional to think that this sport hasn't been ruined by the set restarts and the way that how fast this game has gone. It's delusional. So, to answer your question, I don't know, but something needs to be done. I guess, look, the set restarts are a major part because you look back before those set restarts were implemented and the speed of the game was adjusted. We were seeing games that were relatively close. We saw a close game in this one. Cool. We saw a close game in the Warriors versus Dragons. Cool. But we're going to see blowouts from the Rabbitohs Tigers. We could still see a blowout for Manly Bulldogs. We could still see blowouts galore this weekend. There's still plenty of opportunity for blowouts. So I don't know. I genuinely don't know how to answer that question, but I would personally say set restarts is a major factor. The financial part of the game, where some teams are able to obviously really lap up the third-party agreements, the TPAs, and other clubs aren't able to do that, it's a big problem. For example, the Roosters are a big part of this. The Melbourne Storm are a big part of this. Brisbane Broncos are a big part of this. But the Brisbane Broncos just don't know how to do it. They're doing it the wrong way because their organisation is scuffed. Their organisation is a rabble and a mess, and it's just a fact. So they just can't seem to be able to do it. But, you look at all these top-tier teams, and they're able to really utilise these TPAs. And these teams like the Knights and the Titans and the Cowboys and even the Warriors, the Dragons, the Sharks, they're not able to get these kind of TPAs. So it's tough to see. But it is tough to see. But we'll see something get improved. We'll see something get improved. But it'll take a while. It'll take a while to get used to anyway. But anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off for now. Thank you very much for hitting 100 likes. I very much do appreciate that. Obviously, I said we got 4 streams tomorrow, so massive day of streams tomorrow. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go down there, hit that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up button. Don't forget BKR Clips, the second channel, where we post all the stream clips, the most important clips, at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. each day. The one that we posted at 5 p.m. today was one about the Melbourne Storm and why this could be their best premiership yet if they do win this year. So if you're interested in that, go and jump on BKR Clips right now, our second channel, and go and have a look at that one. But guys, I'm going to jump off for now. Appreciate you as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.